See? All right, hold on. I said 45, 45. 45. Um, hold on. Yeah, I did 45. Like, yeah, like the now like the fourth verse thing. Verse 5. Okay, I'm ready. All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming week in and week out. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, America. All right, and the rulership of this so-called white man. But before that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadosh. We want to give double honors to the head apostles, Nellis, a great millstone, and rule well. Peace and blessing to you, sincere Akim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity. All right, you can go ahead and open up with that. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 45. That's a lot. No, you good. Isaiah 45 and verse 5. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no power besides me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. That's right. You know, the Most High Yahweh, He controls all things, man. Everything's in the control of the Lord, man. You know, there's nothing out of His control. Like these so-called Christians and these pork chop eating pastors like to teach that the spiritual demon Satan has this power that can rival with the Most High Yahweh, man. You know, He controls all matters. All things are under His control. Keep going on. It says, verse 6, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, and there's none else. That's right. There's no power above the Most High, man. Okay, you know, and the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahweh are separate entities, man. You know, they're not the same entity like these so-called Christians like to teach in these churches, man, concerning the Trinity doctrine, man. Tom, go ahead.
Sirach 24 and 24. Think not to be strong in the Lord, that He may confirm you. Cleave unto Him, for the Lord Almighty is the power alone. Beside Him, there is no other Savior.
That's right. You know, He's hey, there was none before Him, man. He's all, the Most High. There's no beginning and no end, man. You know, He has always been here, man. All right. Nah, go ahead.
Sirach 18 and 1. He that liveth forever created all things.
Hey, that's beautiful.
In general.
That's right. Hey, the Most High has lived forever, man. Okay. And here it is, you so-called Christians are trying to say, but the God can't do this, and He won't do this. He loves this. Hey, you can't tell the Most High, you know, what He can do, man. He does what He wants to do, man. You know.
It says, verse 2, the Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but He.
That's right, man. Okay. Through Him, the Most High has created all things, man. Okay, He controls all things, man. A leaf is not going to fall off a branch. All right. You know, a squirrel is not going to jump off a tree without the okay from the Most High Yahweh, man. All right. But these so-called Christians, man, they don't believe that the Most High has all power, man. You know, they portray that the Most High only has a little bit of power. He has a certain amount of power, but you know, they say the devil, which they are referring to Satan, you know, has this amount of power which he can combat and rival and come against the Most High Yahweh, which the world ignorantly calls God, man. You know, and that's just a bunch of false doctrine, man. Okay, go ahead, Art.
Oh, yeah. This is Isaiah 45 and 18. For thus saith Yahweh that created the heavens, the Most High Himself formed the earth and made it. He hath established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited.
That's right.
I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
That's right, Khan. That's right. You know, hey, there's none else, man. Now skip back up to it. We were in Genesis 5 or 6.
I'm out here.
7, Khan.
It's Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things.
That's right. The Lord creates peace and evil, wars, death. Okay. When you see someone commit suicide, hey, that's the work of Yahweh, man. Okay. When you see these little babies get put to death, when you see people slaughtered, people dying, earthquakes, okay, tornadoes, hurricanes, that's the work of the Most High, man. You know, when people die horrible deaths, man, that's the work of the Lord, man. You know, keep going out.
It says here for my footnote, it says evil, it says calamity.
That's right. And the Most High controls calamity. Okay. Why do you think it says in the scriptures that the Most High is going to laugh at your calamity? You know, because he's going to laugh because he put you through that calamity.
Right.
You know, he put you through that torture. Okay. He put you in that concentration camp. He put you before them Gurga troops that are going to slaughter you, your kids, and your family, man. The Lord did that.
It talks about speak the lion.
You put your hand on the wall and the serpent bites you, man. And that's, you know, going into vice. You can't escape, okay? Your judgment, you can't escape what's coming to you, man. You know? Because that's how it's going to be, man, when all hell breaks loose, man.
I got the definition.
Khan, go ahead. Yeah, you bring that out.
It says calamity, an event causing great and often sudden damage or disaster. Or distress, a disaster. It says catastrophe, tragedy, a devastating blow, a crisis. And I think if you look up the word crisis in the blue letter somewhere, it means judgment. I'm gonna find it. Now, but was there more on 45?
I think you pretty much hit the point.
Okay.
You know, can you read that definition again, Salaki? You still got it?
Yeah. For calamity.
Yeah.
It says an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress, a disaster.
Yeah, a disaster. Hey, a disaster is going to happen to America, man. A disaster, okay? These people are going to go through distress, okay? Mourning, all right? And how is the Most High Yahweh going to laugh, all right, in the time of their calamity? He's going to laugh by the way of his prophets, man. You know? You know, through his prophets, he's going to laugh, man. We're going to be out here. We're going to be seeing these people get put to death. All these people that mock, that scoff, that scorn, okay, that took the juice, that wore their mask every day, you know, they're gonna be out here going through it, man, and we're gonna be out here laughing, man. You know,
they got firmly vaccinated, still got sick,
Yeah.
still in the hospital,
right?
Right.
What else, God? I mean, what else can you do after you told your people? Hey, have you done told someone, hey, this is what's about to happen? You need to do this. Hey, that is this. This ain't that. And then time and time again, and they just choose and refuse to believe you. When you see what happens and when you see what comes to pass that you told them, you ain't got nothing else to do but laugh, you know, especially when they're wicked, you know.
You got Proverbs 24:20. But there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out.
Yep.
My son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change.
That's right. The candle of the wicked is going to be put out. You wicked so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the wicked concerning these elite Edomites, man. Okay? Soon their rulership is going to be brought down, man. Okay?
Yeah, can tell you about dreams. We should tell you anybody that follows the dream,
Right.
Person that
Right.
You can't catch the wind.
Right.
Because the dream of the super white man, he's going to
Right.
The dream of the 2/3,
God.
they're gonna live like in abundance. By their prisoners of war.
Right.
Like we full of. How you a prisoner of war thinking you're gonna live in abundance life?
Right. And that's our people, man. Hey, when Martin Luther King was on the scene, you know, he said, I had a dream. Our people them packed in the streets, clapped their hands. Until this day, they still follow that dream and uphold that spirit, man. Okay? You know, and now look at them now, man. You know, which like going into it, Martin Luther King was nothing but a pawn, okay? You know, a tool that the so-called white man used, man. But he needed you niggas to he needs you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to integrate, think the so-called white man's your friend, to forgive him, say, hey, oh, he's not so bad, you know, this, that, and so forth, man. So he could put them chains on your mind, man. You know,
when you go into war, you know, but it tells you in the scriptures that Before you go in the war, you sit down,
Count the
think
cost.
count the cost. He's already counted the cost. How many people? How many people going to die?
And he's willing to sacrifice them all.
This is the straight Jake.
Yeah.
He even lines
Right. He's willing to sacrifice them all. Like going back to Esau, man.
Yep.
He said, "Man, give me the forage, give me that pottage. I'm famous. I'm willing to give it all. Take my birthright. Here, whatever you want. Just give me the pottage, give me the forage, give me the food. I'm gonna eat it. I'll give you whatever you want. All right. You know, that's the mindset of this man. He's a base man. So he's willing to sacrifice all his people, man. Okay? To hold on to what he's got, to push his new world order to the full extent. You know, hey, a lot of Edomites are gonna die when they push martial law, when they push Karagma on a high level, when all hell is breaking loose, when he's really trying to fulfill his new world order. You know, he's gonna be taking his own people out as well, man. There's gonna be Edomites in these concentration camps, man. You know, it just ain't gonna be all Jake, man.
I got
Go ahead,
so in the Greek for the word judgment is pricey. And it's G 2920, and the definition says a separating, sundering separation, a trial, contest, selection, judgment, opinion, or decision given concerning anything, especially concerning justice and injustice, right and wrong. It says sentence or condemnation, damnatory judgment, and condemnation and punishment. So judgment coincides with crisis, man.
That's right.
So when calamity comes, that's the crisis or the judgment of Yahweh Shem outside concerning good or evil, man.
Yep.
Push it out. So my son, fear thou the Lord and the king, but meddle not with them that are given change.
And the majority of our people, they don't fear the Lord, man.
They're double-minded.
God, who do they fear, man? According to what Isaiah, you know, they fear the modern day Pharaoh, man. You know, they fear Pharaoh. They fear the so-called white men. They fear these presidents, these governments, the police. Okay, these task force. You know, they fear death. They don't fear the Lord. They don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. If they did fear the Lord, they wouldn't be acting and yeah, God.
He said, I come in. You do what I say, bro.
Right.
I don't give a damn about
God. They don't fear the Lord, man. Hey, look, under the umbrella of pandemic and disease and everything that's going on, hey, they're not regarding to the scriptures these mandates, these different laws, these different decrees, and whatever spews out these elites' mouth through the way of his witchcraft, the media. You know, basically whatever they say, whatever the government says, these people just abide by it, whether it's against the scriptures or not, man. You know.
I got some.
It says, for their calamity shall rise suddenly, who know the ruin of them both. These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of person in judgment.
That's right. You know, the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. And neither are we, man. You know, we're going to bring out this truth in its purest form, man. You know, we don't care about your status on the earth, what kind of job you have, or whether you're a celebrity or whether you're just, just whoever, man. You know, we're going to keep pushing this truth, man, because we have a job to do, man. You know, and it's up to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to take the blinders off your eyes to reveal you this wisdom and knowledge, man. You know, we're just a mouthpiece of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You know,
Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand.
And how's he stretched out his hand? He stretched out his hand by the way of his prophets, man. Okay, the same way the Most High is gonna laugh through his prophets. Hey, how he is stretching his hand out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is by the way of his prophets, man. You know, that are all over the four corners of the earth. You know, so you Jakes, you're not gonna have no excuse in the time of calamity.
And no man regarded.
That's right. Hey, they didn't regard. They walked up the street and then they go to the Hebrew Israelites. You know, they just call it the Hebrew. You know, they might not want to hear, but hey, they're hearing it. You know, like the scripture said, he that has an ear, let him hear. You know,
ye have set at naught all my counsel.
That's right. They didn't want no counsel of the Lord. They didn't want to follow after the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, they didn't want to obey the scriptures, man. They wanted to listen to the pastor. They wanted to seek the counsel of the so-called white. They wanted to see the Esau's table, man. You know,
and what none of my reproof.
Right. They didn't want to hear when they're going off. They didn't want to hear, hey, you ain't supposed to be eating shrimp, pork, crab, lobster. You ain't supposed to be getting tattoos, edge ups, being emotional. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be putting these women on a pedestal. You know, you ain't supposed to be smoking weed. Half the shit Jake already knows he's supposed to do, not supposed to do. You know, he know he ain't supposed to be smoking weed and cigarettes, man. He knows his pants don't belong all the way down there.
You know wrong me when I'm up there down there.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff Jake knows. He just wants to be rebellious because our people are rebellious people. They have a rebellious spirit on them, you know.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock
Hey, that's
you.
beautiful. There it is. Hey, I will laugh at your calamity, man. And he's gonna mock when your fear comes, man. When you're getting put to death and slaughtered, when there's a rabid dog chasing you down the street.
When Esau got you in the compass, what I tell you, boy.
You know?
You know, and y'all screaming.
Right.
You know, the so-called nigga when you're not strong in the fitting no more. And you go,
Nah.
you niggas ain't that tough. You know,
Right.
you side poking, gun busting. You know, you should call terrorists in your neighborhoods. Now you're in a plantation camp. You're not tough no more. Yeah. Nigga look like Doc Lowe. He's screaming. Nigga AR ass type nigga. What Jim Jones and what's the Negro that nigga like the baby and young dog? Them niggas
They all go forward.
laughing, man.
Right. They believe in that Christian. At the end of the day, a nigga might sell drugs, he might hustle, he might represent a gang, a sect. At the end of the day, you ask this nigga if you believe in hell, and this nigga will tell you, yeah. And at the end of the day, he don't believe in reincarnation, so he's scared to die, you know? And why do you think they snitch on the whole clique, on the whole crew, man? You know, when Esau presents death or some type of torture, or I'm gonna throw you in prison, this and this is gonna happen to you, or we're gonna give you the death penalty if you don't tell us where they're at. All of a sudden, Jake's squealing, you know, telling every goddamn thing, man. You know, like the scripture said, hey, don't fear the sins of death, man. You know, we're gonna be eventually. A lot of us are gonna be brought before kings and counselors, these different judicial systems concerning this truth, man.
You know, that was Jake told.
God.
You know, you say you was a thug,
Right.
When you know,
When it comes down to it,
you know,
you just a product of Esau, man. It's a creative player, man. And look at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. You know, they were willing to take it all the way there, man, all the way to the end, all the way to the grave, man. You know, they didn't know when they were about to get thrown in the fire that, you know, they were gonna be rescued from that situation.
And
you know,
told the king to like it. They told the king he has no manners, no
right,
because you already know what we're gonna do.
That's right. You know,
what's the point of talking? You do what the fuck you gotta do.
Nah.
talking for. Hey, yo, listen, let's go. Right.
That's the spirit. Hey, that's the spirit the elect is gonna have, man. You know.
And if I may add, that's the spirit we need to be building ourselves up to have it right now in the time where we're not really going through no adversity. Because when adversity comes,
right,
our mindset should be I already knew this coming. I already know how to react in this situation instead of being emotional.
Right.
We need to be logical and rational and come up with solutions.
And a good point is Rocky 4. Hey, Rocky 4. Remember when Apollo Creed was fighting the Russians?
Yeah.
And then Rocky was getting emotional. I got to stop this fight. He's killing you out here. And then Apollo put the mouthpiece in and looked at him and said, "You don't stop this fight." He said, "No matter what."
Yeah.
No matter what. Basically saying, even if I die out here, you don't throw that crowd in. And he ended up dying, man. You know? And that's the spirit, you know, we got to be in, man. Because we're going to be brought through trials, tribulations. Okay? We're coming into some very bad times, man. The likeness of which the world has never seen before, man. You know?
Hey, the Lord's gonna bring us through calamity.
That's
when
right.
I say bring us through it, He's gonna see that we make it to the end, man.
Right.
And the biggest calamity that's coming is the destruction of America, man.
Yep.
There's gonna be no bigger calamity than you seeing from the top of the chariot that this place burning on fire. That's the biggest calamity that's gonna happen. And the Lord, Yahweh Dazah, we are those men and we endure to the end. We're gonna be brought through that calamity.
Yeah, God.
Try this gold in the fight.
So I will also laugh at the calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, that's coming. And the brother sent in the chat. He went to Walmart and won't let in the show. So it says, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, with distress and anguish coming from fun.
Right. Hey, those times are coming, man. Very, very soon, man.
We understand what the times are coming. This is the beginning of our kingdom being established. But you people, you believe that this is, you're still trying to fight for so you can feed that flesh again. And that's the thing. We are the problem of this society because Esau can control us. The 2/3 Esau can control. He can set up agendas, decrees. Have you so-called Negro kill each other, so-called Hispanic. You saw that big gun shootout in most of the Northern Kingdom. Goddamn,
that's everybody.
It came back.
Yep.
I remember hearing shit in the hours like that, man.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday while we were doing that video.
And that time was over drug turf. That was over drug turf.
And it shows the nigga gonna shoot this whole clip out with one hand behind the car.
Right. He
Niggas out here with guns with no extra clip.
He went up and like this. Bang, bang.
Right.
He got hit.
Nobody.
He got hit.
He would have had a better chance. He would have stayed his area. All your friends are dead. Look for an exit. Keep them 18 shots. I'm going over here. I'm over here.
They wasn't even. They wasn't
one shot. Like Call of Duty.
They just came up.
He unloaded his whole clip and basically, I guess he got shot. So he just laid down, basically died anyway.
No, but that's the Lord. That's those individuals, man. For their wickedness in their past life.
And the Lord laughed.
Right. And that's going to be a common scene in America very, very soon. People getting gunned down, people getting shot up, except the people that's going to be doing that are going to have uniforms on. They're going to have a police task force, going to be foreign troops, and they're going to be double tapping you niggas. Y'all already got shot, and you got all these extra bullets.
It ain't going to look like all that dumb shit you saw on North.
Right. Nah,
that's going to be precise hit.
Right. One shot, two shots.
You thought the sport of the Lord, man.
That's right.
He already got that motherfucker protected.
Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, and they shall not be able to escape.
Hey, that's right. Hey, you going into that word evil, a compound word being bad times, man. You're not gonna be able to escape these bad times that are coming upon you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Like it says in Daniel chapter 12, man. These are some horrible times that we're coming in, man. Lord willing, we can be delivered from them. Keep going out.
Which they shall not be able to escape.
That's right. No matter what you try to do, how you prepare, how you train, okay? No matter how deep your bunker is or whatever you try to do, you're not going to be able to escape Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
It says, and though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
That's right. They're going to be saying, Jesus, God, they're going to be trying to remember the name of the Lord. They're going to be saying everything with a Y. Everything is something with Y-A-H. They're like, what's that name? And that's when Amos chapter 9 gonna come into play. And they shall seek the words of the Lord. They shall seek to and fro. They're gonna be out here on Perry. They're gonna be out down the street. At all these different locations that the brothers would teach all around the earth, looking for it. They might just stand out there all day. They might be out here. We've got one day, just stand here all week. But you ain't gonna see the men of the Lord no more. You ain't gonna see the prophets, man. And if you do see the prophets, it's gonna be a time where you don't want to see the prophets, man. Because hey, man, they're gonna be flying through the air, And the Lord willing, we receive spiritual powers. Hey, we're coming after you, Jake first, man.
If I could say you made a beautiful point, I was about to hold that precept. If you run into a man of the Lord, he gonna tell you what you never want to be.
Right.
I got to preach
bring it out.
Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be before this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Verse 2. And it shall come to pass that they say unto thee, whether shall we go forth? You may have some that bump to a man of the Lord. Right. And they're gonna be like, what should we do?
Right.
They might, see a brother and recognize him being on the streets.
Right.
Yo, what's up, man? What we gotta do? Yep. But they know that you got answers,
Yeah,
this is what they're probably gonna say. Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord, such as are for death to death,
God.
and such as are for the sword to the
Hey,
sword.
yeah, it's too late for your ass, man. Remember those doors of repentance? We was out in the highways and byways teaching, holding signs, you know, reading the Bible, lifting up our voice aloud, telling you America's going to be destroyed, telling you martial law was coming, and you didn't want to believe, man. So now hey, it's too late for your ass, man.
This ain't no more cook for your steak.
Right.
We out here in the rain, cold,
Right,
snow,
right.
bad weather.
Right. Now when shit hits the fan, now they want to. Yeah, they was. Yeah, now I want to. Now I want to. I want to repent now. No, it's too late for you, man. That's why I should say, seek you the Lord early, man. Nah, you got it out. Nah, you good. You got it out.
It says, such as for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword,
Nah.
and such as for the famine to the famine. Look, you're gonna die by way of sword, you're gonna get gunned down, and you're gonna die by a famine. You're gonna tell them what their death is.
God, hey, boy, hey, I just put the say, it's better to die for the sword.
The way of famine. It says, and such as are for captivity to captivity.
That's right. You know, so everything's already predestined, man. The Most High Yahweh, He knows who the 2/3 are. He knows who the elect is. He knows who the 1/3 are. Okay, you know, everything's all it's just playing its course. You know, nothing is surprising. These so-called Christians like to teach and persuade that the Lord is sitting on His throne in the heavens, and like He's watching a movie, like He's surprised, like, oh my God, you see that? Like, what? Look at that. He, you know, like ain't nothing surprising the Lord, man. You know, everything's going according to His plan, man. You know, He's the ultimate movie director, man. Nothing surprises the movie director when he watches his own movie.
Yep.
He ain't watching this movie
right?
like, oh, he hopped out of the seat. Like, oh.
I got something.
Go ahead, huh?
This is Jeremiah 14 and 10, the point is in 11 and 12. Thus saith Yahweh unto this people, thus have they loved to wander, they have not refrained their feet. Therefore, Yahweh does not accept them. Going into 2/3. He will now remember their iniquity and visit their sin.
Right.
And that word for visit is to punish. Verse 11, it says, then said Yahweh unto me, pray not for this people for their good. When they fast, I will not hear their cry. And when they offer burnt offerings obligation, I will not accept them.
Got Jake fast in there. The blood's not here. Yeah, the blood's not accepted. Right.
And, but this is back up what the brother was saying. Like when they meet prophets of the Lord out here, and they say, "Hey, well now it's time to repent." Right. Well, Lord said, "Hey,
you might see, the Lord might set it up with like the brother going into. They might run up and see a brother that was out here teaching, like, you know, I'm trying to repent, I'm trying to do this. That brother might already receive spiritual power. He just walking through the streets, you know, because you're gonna have a whole new mind when you receive the spiritual power. You don't know who. You know, and you might just get slaughtered right then and there. He might give you a judgment and then execute it.
That's true."
You know?
Continuing on, in verse 12, I will not accept them, but I will consume them by the sword and by the famine and by the pestilence.
Yep.
And that's how 2/3 of our people going out, right? Going out the same way Esau going out.
God, that's right, man. Because they have a hard heart, they have a rebellious spirit. They don't want to turn back to the Lord. Okay. You know, they don't want to listen to the truth, man. You know, because the so-called white man is not on TV. Okay, if it doesn't come from his mouth, or doesn't come from the media or celebrity, or if LeBron James doesn't say it, you know, or Dr. Fossey doesn't say it, it can't be true. You know, like the scripture says, when a poor man speaketh, and when a rich man speaks, when the rich man speaks, everybody listens, man. You know, he's got money. Look how far he's got. He's got all these little fake business strategies where all these rich people say, I can get you rich in 30 days. Yeah. And you get it's $100 free trial, and you get a 30 days, and you can become a millionaire. 20 easy steps. Fuck out of here, man. You know? You had something for us?
No.
Second Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come.
Hey, that's right. Perilous times, man. You know, and we're living in these last days, man. We're about to see some shit. Hey, watch the next one. You know, we're about to see some crazy stuff, man. You're gonna see some stuff that you haven't even imagined before, man. You know, like the scripture says, hey, there's gonna be a newly created beast, man. You know, of the likes that we ain't never seen before put these people to death. Man, even the sight of these beasts are gonna put these people to death. You know? You still have some more on that?
Ecclesiastes 7:14. In the day of prosperity, be joyful, but in the day of adversity, consider.
Man, yo, that's hey, in the day of prosperity, when everything, hey, just like a day like today, everything's going good. You know, they can go to the store, local store, you know, get some food, go shopping, you know, go home, watch TV, relax, stroll around the car. They might even be able to take a flight. God.
Verse 1. Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good name is better than precious ointment. In the day of death, in the day of one's birth.
Hey, but the so-called Christian ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna talk about the day of you're supposed to celebrate your birthday. Nowhere in the scriptures does it say to celebrate your birthday. They always want to bring the account of Yahushua when he was born in the wise men.
Well, niggas end up done extended. Niggas probably the whole week.
Hey, if I may add, when Job kids, they was doing their little party bullshit. I think like in the second chapter of Job, the Lord was, I think he sent a death angel on their ass. I can't remember specifically how they died, but the Lord said they asked for celebrating. They was having a festivity for something. Right. I can't say or can't say it was somebody's birthday, but they were being celebratory, man. Like they were celebrating something. That's what I'm about celebrating. And the Lord judged me.
Verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting.
That's right, the house of mourning, man. You know, but our people are partying and bullshit. You know, because in that morning you actually grow, man. You actually get stronger, man. You know, like the saying goes, whatever don't kill you, makes you stronger, man. You know, if you're partying and bullshit, you ain't growing. You ain't getting strength. You're actually getting weaker, man.
Because you are conforming. You are conforming
right
to be comfortable.
God. Right. You got some more on that? Yeah, I got.
It says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. That is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better.
And so by grief, by suffering, by pain, by adversity, by being tried as gold in the fire, your mind is going to be better. The Lord is going to make you, okay, this is one of my elect men.
Right.
Damn.
Right. You never got stronger. When you go train for something, say these fighters are going to train for a fight. They didn't just go sit back, get in on the house chair and watch videos all day. They had to go through pain and adversity, man. That shit hurt. They thought they were going to die a couple times. They probably training so hard in the lungs, they probably started, they didn't even know they was going to make it. You know, that's how they got stronger. That's how they got better. That's how they trained. You got to train your mind and you got to train yourself physically.
Muhammad Ali and it's crazy. Rumble in the jump.
He had to take a beating in the fight.
Ali said he almost
died. He said, you know, I got to wear this guy out. I'm going to have to wait till like 6th, 7th round, you know, but I'm going to be hurt. But by that time, he's going to be so tired that I'll be able to just catch the first foot. And he said his temperature was like 100. Oh, yeah. Oh,
What's that
and that shit lasted 11 rounds, I think. Yeah, he went up and round.
Yeah, no pain, no gain.
Right. You know, pain and glory. Go ahead,
Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. It says, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Like, man, that's not going to happen. You know, and they get right into that folly, man. You know, a righteous man, a wise man is going to separate himself from. He like, them niggas over there, something's about to happen. I'm going this way. Folly niggas are like, hey, yo, well, what's up? What y'all doing? Let me get you got a light. Next thing you know, the whole block gets lit up. You died with him because you was with him. Them niggas is robbing still. You ain't no telling what them niggas is. Just like that video was running. One of them niggas was just probably just chilling with him. He had the people inside the store. They very well could have got shot.
Some of them
didn't escape.
Some of them did. I think one of the store owners came out.
bro,
They
they
just got laid down.
yeah. So I mean, hey man, you know, you hang around wicked ass niggas, man. Now we're all going, you know, we're in the world, you know, but you hang around wicked ass niggas, man. Hey, they don't care if you with them, you part of them, okay? You know.
I got one.
Go ahead, all right.
This Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, does. Oh, you said it earlier. Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Therefore, thus says the Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape.
Right.
And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
Yeah, this evil that's coming, an injection ain't gonna save you, man. Taking the juice ain't gonna save you. They're like, if I take this booster and my fourth juice, I'll be able to. Nah, you ain't gonna be able to save yourself. It don't matter what you inject yourself, what you praying, how you praying. They don't understand all this is of the Lord. They think, oh, this is just a little. It's gonna pass by. You know, like come on, man. You know, like if
Like,
you,
do something here,
right. And they should see this coming, man. You see this under the pandemic, under the umbrella of pandemic and disease. You see, okay, the first wave, this happened, that happened. Now they're pushing all this. Now they're pushing these laws and taking you so-called white people's rights away. You know, don't y'all see what's happening? Hey, robots to shut down stores. Robots to do your job, man. They don't need you no more. Kiosk. You know, yeah, everything's kiosk now. You might go in the store and nobody's in there. You know?
Yep. Amazon
right.
Store.
And then you got and a nigga will still come up to you and say, you know, nah, man, concerning the Quran. And they're basically saying like that ain't gonna happen, man. You know? And niggas should think they get rich. Right, God. You even got these other camps out here who ain't teaching, you know, they're not speaking nothing about the Quran, man.
I know, right?
You know, they ain't doing no videos on it, they're not speaking about it, you know, out on the highways and byways. You know, that just shows that they're, you know, they're taking that Judas first, man. You know?
I got one quick.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 30:9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Shem outside.
That's right. They don't want to hear us, man. You know? And ultimately, they don't want to hear you. How about Shem Yahushua? Right.
All you saw is mask and eyes.
Right.
I know, right?
They like motherfuckers from Mortal Kombat. What's the motherfuckers that wear that mask?
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole Mortal Kombat.
If I'm not mistaken.
If they are,
Molina.
Yeah. Other shit. God. You know, everybody's a gang member now. Everybody got a goddamn half the face on. Yeah, and no wonder all these places get robbed. They can. It used to be you walk up with your face covered. You know you got close to the place. Nowadays you walk with your whole. They're like, hey, how you doing, sir? Hey, he's such a good upstanding.
We can have a full conversation.
Yeah, you might even go walking in one of these stores with a whole ski mask on, with just your eyes showing, and people wouldn't even think much of it. You know,
he cares for the people.
Oh, he has a full.
How something that was being as robbery now turns
Yeah,
good. That's sort of like he said has a power of fucking.
God.
You know, you can wear a bandana in store,
Right.
a blue flag.
And concerning all these surveillance, if you got a mask covering half your face, it don't matter what you do. We're looking for a suspect who's wearing a mask.
Right.
Here's his eyes.
Right.
See if you can identify him.
Hey, but now, if I may add, they doing that biometric bullshit. That
The scan.
Yep. So they can be able to tell
Right,
you are basically.
Oh yeah.
They gonna have all that shit.
Right. Fine. You got to fix up on?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Says, sorrow is better than laughter, but by the sadness of the countenance of the heart is made better.
Mm-hmm.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
Right.
It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. For as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool.
Right. The majority of our people are listening to the song of fools, man. What do they listen? It's one thing to listen to rap music in Hollywood and these celebrities. Another thing to believe what they're talking about, man, and basing your life off what they're saying, man. A nigga out here will base his whole life off of Jay-Z album.
Oh shit, Young Dolph now. Damn, he died. Yeah, everybody was
Hey,
he was talking about the Illuminati.
Right.
You see his dad album, bro?
Hey,
They
that's
made
funny
more
you
money
say
off
that.
that
And that just shows that these celebrity niggas is more valuable to these music producers that dead than they are alive. You know, their videos might get 6, 7, 10 million views while they're alive. These niggas get taken out 50 million, 100 million views. You know?
And if I say those songs, they put some black culture.
Con.
That place, that
Yep.
drugs,
Con.
adultery,
Con.
smoking weed.
Right.
You know,
Right. Now this guy's a saint. Everybody's praising it. This nigga didn't tell you them to go smoke weed and shoot your homeboy up.
Nigga say he had 100 shots. What was these 100 shots?
Right.
Did he need them?
And all that shit, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna beat it to the face. That black culture, that deaf culture comes from the forms of white supremacy.
Right.
Where all it does is keep dicking that low mind state and keeps them thinking that, oh, yeah, keep some pompous ass white people walking up and down the street.
La, 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 la.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look at those niggas.
They're not
Yeah.
They're white.
That white supremacy mindset.
They're gonna touch each other. They're not gonna touch us. Yeah, she turned that up. We would be
But
on.
nah, it's all white supremacy, man. This whole governmental system is set up based on white supremacy. Because we know that Esau had the fatness of the world, man.
Yep. What
Have a good day, man.
if I just say BET,
Oh yeah,
all the lewdness, you don't see it on any other channel. You see some other stuff like ESPN every now and then come out as the NFL player who, who's peanut butter stick. But BET, they push that stuff right.
Right.
Says, for the cracking of thorns under the pot, so is the Lord of the fool, which also is vanity. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, when they gift destroys the heart.
That's right. Oppression makes a wise man mad. You know? How can you not be mad at oppression, man?
No, right?
How can you not be mad at your people being thrown in these tight-knit ghettos of favelas, in the slums, constantly being oppressed, thrown in prisons? You can't find a job. You can never. It seems like you can never make it, man. Serious oppression, and then they make light of oppression, man. And you got these jakes that make light of oppression, man. Basically pushing it, like slavery wasn't nothing, like it was just a walk in the park, or pushing oppression, not even bringing up slavery as a form of pushing and making light of oppression, man. Never teaching what your forefathers, what your family went through, what the so-called white man has done to you and is continually doing to you, man. Just trying to sweep it under the rug, That's furthering Esau's agenda. Because you sweeping it under the rug is a form of you helping this devil hide himself, man. That white supremacy. Right. Let's just sweep it under the rug. Let's not talk about it. Meanwhile, 9/11 comes around. Thanksgiving comes around. And nobody lets nothing go, man. Were you ready to precept? No, you wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Slock, yeah.
A little bit more. So, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
That's right. Better is the end than the beginning. These niggas celebrate their birthdays, and they ain't missing no birthday, man. They faithfully celebrate their birthday every single year, man. Sometimes the whole week.
The whole month, it's my birthday month.
Because when you born into an Israelite, you're born into captivity, man.
War. That's what I'm trying to tell the Israelites.
Right. So when you die, hey, you going to the place of rest. Whether you're an Israelite or not, you're going to the place of rest. You're going to the spirit world, man. Okay. All spirits go back to the Most High, man. But they don't teach that in your local Christian church, man. They're not going. They're going to say, hey, you're either going to heaven, or you're going to hell, or you're going to be tormented by demons forever and ever.
And that's why they teach prosperity.
God. When you got a nigga knocking on your door with a track panther, you know you're going when you die. You know when you're going when you die. They leave with that, And they want to offer you Jesus Christ, They want to offer you that doctrine, right? That easy, simple plan of salvation,
So it said, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Hey, the end of Esau is going to be better than the beginning of it,
Jeremiah 5:3. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction.
Hey, our people refuse to receive correction, man. Okay? They refuse because I mean, like they look at us like, man, ain't no way those guys right there, you know, got anything to tell me. I got a PhD. I went to college. You know who I am? I make $100,000 a year. There's no way that guy. Look at his shoes. Look what they're wearing. Oh my God. Then they keep walking. You know, they don't. There's no way they have anything. They don't like professor. You know.
But all they do is get the education that the so-called white man fill them up with knowledge that the so-called white man wants you to have. Right. You got a degree of knowledge, right? A certain amount of percent of knowledge that the so-called white man deems you to have in his society. But what we giving you is the true knowledge.
Hey, that's beautiful that you said that. So, like, that's beautiful you said it because that degree. Because going into the masonry, the Masonic, it's all about degrees. And it makes you get to that 33-degree masonry. Basically, your first level of masonry is college, or basically high school when you graduate. So you get your little degree for graduation, and then once you go into college, you graduate. Oh, I got my degree in this, I got a degree in that. So basically, Esau sees you valuable to move on to basically joining his Masonic and his masonry, you know, and build on to that, you know, because all these 33-degree masons, 30, 31, you know, they all came up through the ranks of college. They probably went to a prestigious school, you know, and then it kept climbing that rank, so to speak, you know.
If I could just say, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Yep. So yeah, you may have the top degrees here,
right.
But what is that going to do you in a time of famine? You know, you see how the same people, they're going to be eating, and the same people that's going to be taking the MOTP, the same people that's taking the juice,
the
surface piss, they're the same ones that's college educated.
That's right.
You know, it's not helping them maneuver in these times.
Right.
They moving without wisdom. They're moving out without the real wisdom, man. The real wisdom is these scriptures, right? It's a fountain of living waters, man. Esau's degree system has no type of life in it, man. His degree system tells you to take a vaccination for smallpox, take a vaccination for chicken pox, for what's some other bullshit, malaria, and all that. And then you got this situation that we in now. It doesn't prove fruitful like the wisdom you have about
That's right. Going back to Jeremiah 5:3. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. It says they have made their face harder than a rock. They have refused to return.
Hey, John, that's right. They have made their faces hard. And some people that says they have they have made their faces hard against our faces.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they made their faces. You know, they frown upon us, man. They look at us like, man, once you guys get out of here now, someone will come up and they want to fight you, man. You know, because you're speaking against the white Jesus.
Shit wasn't showing in the second chapter.
Right. Because you're speaking against the oppressor. Constantly, Esau's got their foot in their ass. As soon as you say something about it, now we're the problem. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
You want it now?
Yeah, kind of.
Ezekiel 2, want me to hit a point and read down to it?
You can't read down to it. How do you think?
Ezekiel 2:4. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
Yep. Right.
It says, I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai. Verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
That's right, because we're speaking the words of the Lord, man. We're not coming out of our own heart, man. You know, we're speaking the Lord of Yahweh Shai. These people think, oh, we're just saying what we feel like today. We're saying this. Next week, we're going to be saying that. Like our doctrine's going to change day to day, man. You know, we're speaking the words of the Lord, man. We're not coming out of our own mind, you know, our own feeling. Okay, keep going out.
It says, for they are a rebellious house.
Hey, we were going into early. These so-called Negroes and Native men, the majority of them are very rebellious, man. Stiff-necked, man. Hard-hearted. Okay, they don't want to. They don't want to come back to the law section. They want to take the easy route. Man. No pork, no shrimp, no egg. What? No Jesus. No birthday. No more Christmas. They said no more Christmas. Agree, let's go. Agree with me. God, keep going up.
Keep the peace.
Go along and get along.
God, so I keep getting more presents. Oh my God, get out of here.
It says, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
That's right. And you're going to know when the time of calamity comes, when all hell's breaking loose, When there ain't no food out here, there's no electricity. You got drones flying around. You got robots running down the street at 35 miles an hour.
Hell yeah. I know,
We
right?
got robots chasing.
I know, right? A
Now,
drone.
yeah. Now they're gonna revert back and they're gonna be like, yo, those crazy guys in the street, you know what they said?
Robots,
Yeah.
robots in the project.
Yeah, I know, right?
Remember those crazy guys that said this stuff happened?
Robots on the ground.
I robot.
I was
I
watching.
robot in the project.
I was watching that South Park episode that I think one of y'all had put in the group chat that had something to do with the C-19 bullshit. So what they had showed was that the police individual was in the school system teaching the kids. So they was like the one of the head cop called the mayor and was like, hey, we need the equipment back that you took. All point is saying is that the police individual in that cartoon, the South Park cartoon, they were the teachers of to what to do was right and wrong. Right. He saw even the police system gonna be out here teaching you what to do is right and wrong, of course, what it is they do want. But what are we out here doing? Teach these so-called Negro Latinos and Native American Indians what to do is right, and the idea how about sitting outside? And Jacob's gonna be fucked because they don't want to listen to the Lord. Yeah.
Manage the hospital, manage the school,
all that.
Keep these people in order, man.
Yep. And that's why they call them
right. Because chaos is about to break out when it's gonna be riot. People are gonna basically stop going to work and it's gonna be out in the streets protesting these mandates to the point that they said, you know what? We're gonna bring in foreign troops, we're gonna bring in our military, and we're gonna come out there. If you're on the street, hey, first we're gonna use them beanbag guns, and if you niggas are still out there, you're just gonna get shot. You know? And keep going out with that.
It reads on. Ezekiel 2 and
so they don't need beanbags. Look how they crump things.
Hey, them beanbags are niggas dope.
Hey, look how they niggas crump them.
Nah, them shit, they basically a regular gun to shoot the one of them
that shit hurt, bro.
Beanbag pellet that fans gonna go out, bro.
BBs hurt.
You going down when you get hit with one of them. Remember that movie with the Rock?
Oh yeah.
Shot him with the beat.
Oh yeah.
He took the whole college front line football team out. Came out, got shot with a beanbag. Go ahead, all right. About what you shot.
That's just a drop.
Yeah, then you going down.
Ezekiel 2 and 6. And thou, son of man.
They see that. They feel it.
Hey, that's that going back to Andrew Tate said. A woman get you killed out there.
Hell yeah.
You want them not to shut the fuck up.
If
The
you
man
watch
ain't
your woman,
speak.
and she's saying hello to others.
Right.
They say, black man. They're not talking about the car. Somebody see a car going down with a body. Hey, keep going up.
Blood in the trunk.
Who is you thinking? You know? There's a whole lot of domestic crime going on very, very soon.
Hey, so I'm gonna reference that damn South Park cartoon again with the pandemic shit they had. They was looking for those kids, and then because they was blaming the kids for breaking out of the school system. That's why they had the police out there to go look for them. But all the adults met in the middle of the city, and one of the parents, a male parent, slapped the female parent, and they all got into it. That's just gonna be happening.
Ezekiel 2 and 6. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee.
That's right. We're not afraid of these people that come up, man. We're not afraid of what you say about us, how you feel about us, how you mock us, because you're really mocking the Lord, man. Keep going out. Yeah, we doing good damn now.
Balls come up.
Right.
People we know. We are.
And it's already happened.
Yeah, we are astounded.
Workers, women. I've all seen, you can't, after coming out for so many years, these cities ain't that big, man. Eventually, it ain't too many men that got beards no more amongst Jake. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it is what it is, man. Hey, we're not scared. We enjoy coming out here.
Right.
God.
And we didn't all better call somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Whether they didn't see us
or not,
or whether they didn't say nothing to us, and they saw us, or we saw them and didn't say nothing to them.
Right.
You know?
Yep. And they see you outside of camp and be too afraid to even ask you. Ezekiel 2 and 6, reading on, and though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou doest dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Read on. Verse 7. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. Verse 8. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee.
God, right, man. This wisdom and knowledge. You know.
Keep going.
God, well, what's the what verse? You can skip to the point.
I got somebody looking for that.
All right, go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou unto the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Backing up what the brothers said in Ezekiel, the Lord said, eat what it is that he gives us, his words of prophecy. Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. The point. Or for the point 2. Fear not the imaginations against thee, lest let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
What's that? What is it? First Corinthians talks about even though we are sketching like a sound, what are you in on side? Oh, skip the three. You understand that the whole world is against us. Right? The world hates us. We're perplexing all sides. People don't like us. Not part of society. Esau wants our guts. Hates us.
Shalom, Mark.
You know, he can leave us at any moment. Our women can leave us at any moment. Our kids can forsake us at any moment. This whole world is against us. But that doesn't bother us.
Right. And they already really have forsaken us. You know?
Yeah.
Concerning what we believe in, they're forsaken us.
I was in Dallas in the video.
Right.
They're aging. Like a matrix, man. They
Yeah.
said they are all plugged to this
Right.
to this system.
Yep.
They will fight you.
Yes, to the death.
To the death of this system.
Yeah.
So they are agents.
They are
Right,
agents,
man.
Okay, when all hell breaks loose, Esau is really looking for the prophet, the men of the Lord, and he has demonized us already and trying to put us there. He's gonna get a call from
Yep.
He's gonna get a call from your mother's call.
Right.
Your cousin, your brother. Like, why they
Right.
how you doing?
Right.
He just wanted to check
Got them
everything.
speakerphone and shit.
Yeah, they got a wire. Esau behind him.
Right.
Right here, read that. Meet me
You
over.
know they got that 30-second tracking shit.
Right.
After 30 seconds on the
You
phone.
can only speak in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And all hell breaks loose.
It's just like if you go to like big cities like New York, Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Chicago, New Orleans, basically, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Big city,
Right.
You see when you out there in that crowd, you just walk, they're plugged in.
Yeah.
Everybody is
Right.
locked in into the system.
Right.
And we are those people that walking amongst them. But if we say
Outside
certain
of the
things, then people will look at you like, huh?
Right.
They'll wake up like, out of this.
Right.
What you saying?
Yep. And Esau's trying to take it further. He wants them plugged in even more. Concerning the charagma, man. When they take that charagma, it ain't gonna take much for Esau to persuade these people. All you have to do is get on that computer, move some shit around, type this code in. Next thing you know, they're doing exactly what they wanted them to do, man. You know, through that kind, you know, through them being controlled and manipulated through that charagma, man.
You know something really about the act, but it tells you that those gospel they want
A certain amount of people
under what,
500
500 million?
Right.
So that just shows you how the Lord is really causing a great amount of death.
Right. And that's the Lord doing. Esau think, hey, yo, I'm about to kill all these people. Look what I'm doing. Nah, man. Hey, the Lord said it's great slaughter is about to take place. Hey, can you bring out that Ezekiel 3 and 8?
That's a little more.
Okay, come.
It says, Second Ezra 15 and 3. For fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right. Hey.
And that's what's going to happen, man. The unfaithful is going to die, man. So the people that come by mocking and scoffing, especially of our people, those that don't want to hear the word, they're going to die, man.
Yeah.
They're going to die. And they're going to be taken out by the sword, by famine, or by destruction.
Right. Yeah. Our people think this place is going to go on forever. Look over there, sign up for some future shit for the next 3 or 4 or 5 years. Sign up for university, sign up for Man, you can better your future. Man, your future, if you don't repent, is death and destruction.
Women are still going back to college getting degrees.
You know, with all this shit going on, and these people still have faith in this place.
Right.
Like, come on, y'all don't see like it's happening right before your eyes.
Right.
You know? Yeah, bring that Ezekiel 3 up off the show.
Ezekiel 3 and 8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their face, and thy forehead strong against their forehead.
That's right. They stand in front of us with a big ass frown on their face. Look like they want to hit. He said, "You look like you want to hit me."
Hey, now I don't think I was out here. But no, it was a nigga. He was down the street. He was like, yeah. I thought y'all was the one I was trying to go get my gun.
Nah, I was out here. I think I was out here.
That
I think
nigga
we was
walked
down
up like,
there.
yeah, that
I
nigga
think I
walked up
remember
and
that.
like,
Yeah. Yep.
I thought y'all was, he was like, yeah, something. I thought I had to go get my gun for y'all.
Right.
I'm like,
Right. Because I mean, these niggas, hey, that's how these niggas don't know how to act, because they're emotional and they're based off emotion. So they get cut. You know, you say something and they don't believe what you're saying. They ain't gonna take it to like, oh, I want to fight you. They might want to fight you. They're basically reverting back to that game shit. I'm gonna go get my gun. And they say, I'm just gonna shoot them up.
you had a dumb nigga, Creighton Court. Come on. He said, he was like, oh, y'all nigga gonna be right here? I'm gonna get the Creighton Court niggas on y'all. He's like, nigga, all y'all niggas depend on y'all girl. And it's 3 o'clock. They ain't off work yet. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, God. You know? Keep going up
Which was number one city. A nigga live off girls. And when he put any girls wanted it that way too.
Ezekiel 3 and 9. As an adamant, harder than flint, have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Verse 10. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart and hear with thine ears.
That's pretty much the point. Yeah, you got it.
See it here. Hear with your ears.
Right.
This is how the Spirit of the Lord is within you, which is the word, man.
Right.
Nothing else, man. This is not rocket science, man. You don't gotta go to Esau's educational system to learn about who you are. Right. The Spirit of the Lord is going to give you what it is that you need to have. Yeah, who you are. He's going to teach you about your God.
Your conqueror is going to teach you victory. If he's conquered, so he's going to give you an opportunity to thrive over him.
You're going to be like that, what's the name, that Turner? Was it, who was that? Yeah. Like that. They called him the ring. He read. He learned who he was. Right. Then he revoked it, and his ass got put to death.
They said after him, that's when they put the overseers in the church.
Because they didn't want no more of them. That was just one.
They put fear in
right. Slavery. So imagine that going on at a high, like we were talking about last night. Imagine that going on at a high level, man. Yeah, that's a problem for Esau, man. That's why they couldn't give us no type of, we couldn't, get no type of money, no type of structure or anything.
But that's what they did.
We couldn't get the type of structure when we could start, because Jake basically made all the inventions that Esau promotes. Jake created that shit, and Esau just patented and stole that shit. So imagine if we had some type of structure. Next, Jake's making airplanes, fighter jet. He's making nuclear missiles. Esau get happy. He's mad at Esau. Hey, we'll fight each other. Esau fighting this. Of course, Esau, he was blessed with the sword, but Esau doesn't want, you have it nothing but what he gives you.
Look at Jake. Let's go back there. Go back to Exodus, the first chapter.
Right.
If Jake really understood this is your enemy, Jake would have been up the murder. And when he joined China's war, to fight Esau, that motherfucker killed my grandma. He killed my father. He killed my nation. I see my whole neighborhood getting engulfed in drugs. Jake would have been the Putin like, I got so many adventures I can give you. This other joint our war. To overthrow that goddamn government in America. And that's why Esau said, you know what? I gotta tell these niggas in America that there's no place like America.
Yep.
That's why your big mama should sit there and be like, how you gonna be?
I got
Why you wanna
Because when it boils down to like Esau is really scared of the Israelites.
They are. They have to be.
And he's really scared. He really is scared and preparing himself for when certain brothers receive spiritual powers, man. And even furthermore, he's preparing himself for that war in heaven, man. But you so-called Christians teach that it's past tense that already happened. You know, that's a future prophecy that has not yet occurred yet. You know. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers.
And yeah, right now that's what we're doing. Right now we're fishing, man. You know, we're searching for the hopeful elect. We're throwing that reel out, you know, and on the end of that reel is wisdom and knowledge, man. The end of that hook is wisdom and knowledge, man. And it's up to you how much y'all try to reveal this wisdom and knowledge to you. Keep going out.
And saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and they shall fish them.
That's right. We're out here fishing all over the four corners of the earth. You know, prophesying, telling you the so-called white man is, telling you who you are, telling you what's about to happen, telling you exactly what is happening now. And our people are looking at you. What do you mean it's already right? Do your research yourself. This is common knowledge.
You say, if you don't understand carnal thing, how can I
That's what we show you spiritual things.
Right.
Nigga look at you like, man, that dollar ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Inflation just went up. It's
Every
at
day.
6.8%.
Every day.
You still got niggas doing money like this
Right.
in the video.
Right.
Once you really get your mind around what money really is, man, it's nothing. If people really knew what money what it is, they would go. They'd be in front of the White House.
Yep. That's actually one of the niggas.
He did say that. It's all bullshit, man. That money is nothing. Man.
Right.
Keep going up.
It says, no, I'm gonna start at 15.
Con.
No, I'm gonna start at 14.
Con.
All right, this is Jeremiah 16:14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Shem outside, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Yeah.
Hey, now keep going up.
But Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
That's right. That second deliverance, you know, out of the land of the north, man. Over here in the Americas, man. You know. Keep going up.
And from all the lands whether he had driven them.
Because we were scattered all over the four corners of the earth. And that's going to be a very great deliverance, man. You know, like the scripture says, and I believe Wisdom of Solomon, they shall be amazed at the strangeness of the south. They're going to be amazed at who's getting beamed up into them ships, man. And they're also going to be amazed at this whole town. Those were the angels. I saw one of those. Because they look at like the heathen of the stage of the signs of heaven. They look at the chariots like, man, that's nothing. It's just, man, keep arguing. It's nothing. And or when they really, it's evident that something's up there, they're believing that it's aliens, it's out of space. You know? Keep going up.
He says, and from all the lands where he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their own land that I gave them to their father.
That's right. Hey, the Lord's going to put us back in the land of Israel. You know, not some British mandate. You know, not when they basically ran out all the people that lived in Israel and placed their own people there. You know, I believe what was it?
1948.
1948. You know, right. You know,
Because it tells in the scripture that the Lord hid himself.
the Lord has to make himself
The
known again.
Lord has
Right.
to make himself known.
Right.
How's that going to happen?
His name's gonna be God. His name's gonna be appraised on the earth again.
That's right.
You
Yeah,
know,
he basically, we're the underdogs.
right.
He's going to be our power.
God.
He's going to elevate us again.
Right.
Through him, through his power.
Right.
And that's what
Right.
he said. He's not going to be the Lord. He's not going to be known for the Lord that brought us out of the land of Egypt, but the land from the north.
Because the Lord's name was appraised on the earth when they were led out of Egypt. And the Egyptians were like, yo,
Everybody knew who he
everybody
was.
knew the name of the Lord back then. They're like, yo, this guy, yo, he did this.
That's why
Whatever y'all want. Hey, yo, give me that gold. I'm gonna need that. Let me get this. They were like, huh?
That's why certain nations ain't let us come through.
God,
The Amalek.
you know, yeah.
Amalek.
Right. And that's that substance, that great substance that we left out of captivity. That first captivity was out of Egypt, man. We left with great substance because they were giving us gold, they were giving us, precious stones. They were giving us basically whatever we needed and wanted, out of fear and out of what they had seen. And that's how we built that golden calf, those idols in captivity. What do you think we were getting for gold out in captivity?
All right.
In the wilderness?
I'm gonna keep
Go ahead,
verse 16. Going over 16 again. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said Yahweh, and they shall fish them. Fish for who? The elect.
Yep.
And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of every fold of the rock.
That's right. Those same men you saw on the highways and byways prophesying, preaching this truth. Hey, certain of those men are going to see spiritual power, the operation of the elements, the manipulation of the elements, man. You know, brothers are going to be flying through the air, lifting up houses, you know.
But we're not gonna have to have things out.
Right, right.
So we can get an elevator shaft,
Right,
go to the bunk. Now he's gonna come through that.
Coming through the ground.
They get your ass.
Right.
So
Brother's going to be able to disappear, reappear.
Yep.
You might have a brother be able to shoot fire out of his hands.
look at
Man.
this pickle shit.
Yeah, teleport. One
And
brother
they
might
feel
be,
like
one mother might be in Brazil. He might come over to America, you know, teleport this and that, you know. Hey, man. You know?
You don't look down. You
Con. Yeah, I'll take one. One. You know, hey, you know, it's hey, you know, brothers are gonna receive some spiritual powers that you know are gonna be unbelievable.
Right.
You know?
Con,
Go ahead.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and 1. For the ungodly set reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious. And in the depth of a man, there is no remedy.
That's right. And life is very short. You know, look at what through the eyes of the Most High. Hey, it's a very very short time. You know, you know, because the time is very different compared to the Lord and us, man. You know, these people think, well, I've been here. I'm your great grandmother. I've been here 100 years. You know, that ain't barely even a second for the Lord, man. You know, keep going.
And that's why Jake, I was talking to the mechanic. Yo, you about to go on vacation. Thinking ready to drop $3,000 in a car.
Great. Oh, Ray 4?
Rolls Royce great.
Oh, okay. God.
And I'm sitting there like, he gonna do that, but then he was talking to McLeod, right? So,
Right. Yeah, that's what Jake
I'm like,
did.
do that?
If it was a bunch of dudes, ain't nobody running like that. He could have took that money and we're going hard, we're going here, we're going $3,000.
Yeah,
This is gonna do. Your homeboy might look at you crazy. You spent what on what?
Yeah.
Wrong dude.
That's what Jake gets. He was like, yeah, man, live once.
Yeah, and that's a depressing mindset to be in. That only live once. You know, when you only live once, you're trying to do everything right now. This is all you have. This is all you got.
That's really you just live
Right. You're never going to live again. You know, and that's all bullshit, man. If Jake really knew that he was going to live again, he would have a whole different mindset on life, man. And that he has lived once before, and that he's going to live forever soon. You know, and he's actually going to be judged, you know, for the things that he's done on earth, and also receive rewards for the things that you've done for Yahweh Shai. But Jake don't get it, man. You know.
If I can just say too, you know, Jake, in our spirit, we love nice things, right?
Right.
But this ain't the time for it.
You're right.
Realize.
You're right.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
saw
You're right.
He studied us.
Yeah,
He
right.
knows it. He knows that we know.
Exactly.
That's how he know he had to pick our mind for us. We can be big consumers in the society. And he make billions off of it. Our stupidity, off our low self-esteem, and off our stupidity.
Going through hardcore slavery, he studied us so much.
hell
It
yeah.
came to a time where it's like, all right, we think we got it all figured out. We can let these niggas go. We can put the chains, take the chains off, them shackles off, and we can put it on their mind.
Where they gonna
Dangle
go?
this over there, do that, and set the woman up, you know,
Where
give
they
him a
gonna
job.
go?
Where they gonna go?
Yeah, right.
You know, give him a job.
All they know is us.
And we'll have all, and they'll continue to build our kingdom up. You know, it's gonna be like ultimate slavery. You know, fuck this happens. Because after a while, they're gonna die off. You know, imagine a sickness comes through amongst your slaves. You might lose all your slaves. The flu comes.
Let's make sure we destroy the men.
You know, God. Yep.
We get the black woman.
Right.
Get her mind
Right.
straight.
Yep.
Keep her
right
on our team.
So
She
slavery
gonna
was
break the children.
Hell yeah.
slavery was a study session for Esau.
Yeah.
That was college for Esau. We went to college and said, you know what? We graduated. I got to figure it out.
So about human study.
Hands-on training. You know.
Oh, shit, we fucked up. Throw that nigga away.
Yeah.
Give me another one.
And some water, bro.
Hey, Clark, you went that way, right?
Yeah, right in the alley.
Word.
God,
Keep going out.
says, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. We are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostril is as smoke, and a little spark in the movement of our heart, which being extinguished, our bodies shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air.
Yep.
And our names
your
shall,
spirit goes back up to the Most High. Man. You got it.
says, 2/3 they don't understand. They think they're just going to vanish and disappear. No, your spirit goes to that new father.
That's right.
Man, they believe they're gonna go be tormented. And, these niggas say, "Well, I know I'm." You know, they believe that they're gonna be. And like we was going into a couple weeks ago, man. Like, how do you believe that these Christians that believe that that hell is a place? Or if you believe that hell is a place, how can you not believe in reincarnation? You know, they don't believe in reincarnation, but they believe that, hey, when I die, I'm gonna go to this place. I'm gonna be tormented by demons forever. Well, what body's gonna be tormented by demons forever and ever?
Oh,
While
right.
you're in hell?
That don't make
You
sense.
know, like, is your spirit getting? Like, what's being tormented?
Right.
Is the spirit getting tormented?
Right.
They get branded.
You know, so
every
you're
day.
telling me a body you gonna die and a body of you is gonna be, so your body's gonna come back.
Right. It's gonna re-heal
You know
itself
what I'm saying?
while it's still being burned. And,
God, so to believe in that hell, you still gotta believe in reincarnation, whether you believe it or not. You gotta.
Says, which being extinguished, our bodies shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air, and our names shall be forgotten in time. And no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of the cloud. That's why Jake is trying to constantly shit on each other.
I want to be remembered. What Jake said, I want to leave my legacy. What are people gonna say about you when you die? That's what they're trying to do. You know, even if it's wickedness.
That's the nigga woman dating like she's trying to write a book.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Jake said, I can't become a celebrity. I ain't gonna be no business tycoon. Fuck it, I'm gonna be the worst gang banging nigga you ever see in the street. I'm gonna be the one with the most body.
Right.
You know, so Jake's striving to be on the top in every aspect of his life. He's not having a nigga at his job trying to be the best slave nigga in the world. He wears his mask.
He wants his face on the
You know,
the wall.
Employee of the year. Employee of the year. Employee of the month nigga.
Right.
You know,
Fucking thinks that.
he telling, he said, Master, he pointed at you. He was doing the chin mask. He said,
Right.
not today. Okay. No. He said, everybody's a suspect today. He said, you gonna chill out. He said, I ain't gonna do nothing.
I said, well, you know, that big old nigga with that beard over there, he don't wear his mask.
Right.
He said, you're gonna sit down, we're gonna make this money. He said, everybody's a suspect today.
I just thought I came over to tell you.
He said, I ain't gonna do nothing. I got action. You know? Hey, Esau's creative players, man. You know?
They didn't right after that.
I got action.
I got action. Because
Esau done gave these niggas a whistle, man.
Hell
You
yeah.
know? And they ran with it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But think about it, that's the best way to manage a people. You have taskmasters.
Exactly.
And
Right.
somebody's going to always be willing of our people to sell out.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You know, go back to slavery.
and give him a false wish.
Yep.
Right.
He's like us,
Right.
nigga.
That carrot.
He like us, you know, listen to us. Well, it makes it free.
Right.
Blow that. Every time you don't see something right, blow that guy. Blow your guy.
When you see them bad old niggas over there,
Right. Right.
you know that goddamn whistle.
What P. Pablo say? You know?
Blow the whistle.
Hey, blow your whistle. Hey, you got Jakes out here blowing the whistle all over the goddamn
Yeah, the house.
place, man. You know, and you got some of these Jakes that YouTube modulators. You know, you start to set them up and you just watch his page only. Your job, we done hired you, is for this page
Yep.
only. They're like, what the fuck?
You don't pay for it.
They watching every goddamn video. You know?
And Jake hate Jake, but they'd be the worst one.
Hell yeah.
They're like, Master, look, he said, he ain't supposed to say these words right here.
He'll be like Uncle Rucker. I don't like that nigga black
You know?
skin.
Fucking strike.
I don't like that nigga lip.
Right.
I just don't like him, man. I shows to watch.
You know? Because, I mean, you got to, hey, somebody's putting some work in to go on and watch videos 7, 8, 9. You might receive a strike in 10 months ago. And somebody done scrolled all the way down your page. It should quite took 10 minutes. Because you only do 25 and 50 at a time, you know? Like a scroll on YouTube. So he done went all the way down, hit the down button again, reload, 50 more, down reload. Yeah, you better not fuck up, you know, to stop.
That shit a glitch.
Yeah, because changing all your videos to private, that shit take forever, bro. You know? Let's use a little icon joint. You know?
So when you say your private, nobody can see them though.
Yeah.
That's you. But you gotta keep clicking, you know, or use the select all, you know. Hey, you know, hey, they watching us, man. You know, because these elites, they know that, you know, hey, we're out here with the truth, man. You know, we're speaking the truth on history. Hey, we're speaking this man's future. Man. Hey, we're lifting up the skirt on who he is, man. God. They're like, how did, man, he's telling everybody, he's telling everybody, he's like, we're telling everybody, they're telling everybody I'm an Edomite, goddammit.
Right.
You know, I done went this far hiding. I haven't had a good veil set up.
He said,
you know?
I said, and I would have gotten away with it too. It wasn't for you meddling.
Yeah, that's how he thinks. I would have got away with this shit.
Oh, he's before the mask on
You know? God damn
You know
it.
who you are, Esau. Got damn devil. He said, no.
God, fuck it. Everybody got that.
away with it too.
You know?
Yeah. Meddling bruise.
What you got to preach something out?
Yeah.
God, go ahead.
Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Right. And the Lord's not changing his mind, man. You know? These so-called white Christians, they're like, man, if we pray enough, if we do it, if we give them 4 enough, maybe the Lord will change his mind, he'll accept it or something. You know?
Right.
We're trying to, you know, because deep down inside they know that we're right. You know, they're like, man,
They're trying
I
to
never knew the scripture said that.
but they're trying to huddle up.
Right.
Well, we already see Joe Osteen.
Right.
Like,
God, he walked away.
Yeah.
He said, God damn it.
What do you gotta say?
right. He said, nigga, shit, right?
Yeah.
He said, he said, he walked off, man. I said, damn.
Yeah, that's heavy, bro.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did not cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
Hey, that's right. That perpetual hatred. Hey, go into the word perpetual. Appreciate it. Got it out.
Perpetually.
I'm gonna go back to white supremacy.
Yeah, hey.
Which really goes all the way back to Cain and Abel. God.
It says, and
No, you want to do it right now?
You got the blue letter?
Oh, you want a blue letter?
Yeah. That's probably still. You probably should have got some good joints on that.
Perpetual says never ending or changing.
So
Current
what did it say? Is Israel a homeborn slave?
Right.
Why is what's it say? Change. What is it? Change.
it's not common for
No. Why thou take? Why thy tremendous
That
thy
was
ways?
right. For
To
the
seek love. Jeremiah what? 33,
Yeah.
3 or 33. Man. The change constantly changing the way. If we post him, if we shout out more, we ask for more. We march more. Maybe Master will love us.
Right.
No. He said they're not going to ever change, man.
Yep. Perpetual says never ending or changing, occurring repeatedly, so frequent as to seem endless or uninterrupted.
Yep. So that his hatred is uninterrupted. Nothing is going to stop his hatred for you so-called Negro Latino.
Never ending.
Yeah.
Continue occurring over and over again. You know? Is there any more on that? Okay, get the word, get the blue letter.
Amos 1 and 11.
You can also get the one.
I would never try it. Right.
It says the definition of perpetually, and the concordance says it says forever, continuing, future, forever, continuing, continuous existence. It says ancient of past.
Yeah, ancient, man. That ancient hatred, man. You know, that Esau has for you, Jake, man. Never ending. It's always going to be around continually. It's forever lasting. So these jakes, they say that well now the so-called white man is nice, he doesn't hate somebody he loves. But the scriptures say he has perpetual hatred for the jakes.
So sad that at the dick that the blessing. So
I would hate my brother.
now
I would slay my
I would
brother.
slay
He's
my
my brother, you know. That hatred is always going to be in existence. Man. It never went away. So so-called white man is never your friend. Man. You know.
But it wasn't say that in I watched one of Neely's Fuller. He said, "Oh, white man knows about you. You don't know nothing about the so-called
That's
white man."
right. Yeah, he studied us, but we don't study them because we so busy looking at one another.
Right. And we're supposed to know him and study him. That's how Jacob was able to supplant Esau.
Right.
He knew he was, and my brother, he gonna celebrate, right?
And that's a part of being a watchman. And studying the so-called ways. You know, hey, you can't say, hey, this is about to happen. If you don't know, hey, what this man, how this man thinks, what he's about to do, his agenda, his plan.
What was one thing he do? He like to bring money around.
Right.
It was how to say, let's put the name say, try to get himself. Do a gift.
Right.
Well, we know this man is with gifts. And like this brother said, but follow the no. But he said follow the bank code.
Follow the rabbit hole goes deep, or the follow the money trail. Follow the money trail. Follow the money trail. You know,
follow those gifts.
It leads to you gonna find a Rothschild at the end of the tunnel.
Hell yeah.
You know that last door you open.
Right.
99-year-old.
I would have got away with it.
God, go ahead.
It's a little bit more. It says, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So Esau never got rid of his wrath. Going back to Cain, was going back to Jacob Esau because of the blessing.
And he's never let you go. He's never let you free, man. These niggas out here think they goddamn free. That I can do whatever I want. I can go get a job. You still got a social security number. You can't just leave. You can't even go into some of these stores without a mask, man. And you can't even some of these jobs, you can't even keep your own job without taking the juice. So how are you free?
Well, the ultimate blow was he gave, he put rappers in the industry. Movie actors in the industry, certain Negroes and CEOs to give you this illusion that, boy, you can be just like them, boy. As long as you go to them, you go to our school, you give you that piece of paper, we give you that illusion that you made it, nigga. You can be just like them. But you'll never be like them. They sold the fuck out, and they gave you that statistic illusion that you can go up there too, so you can be in tune with the society.
They studied you.
They studied you, nigga.
They studied.
And that's why they have to make them celebrity niggas enter into a vow. They got to sell their soul. They got to basically sign in blood that they're not going to speak about certain things, or they will put them to death.
But they gonna exploit you, nigga.
Right. These niggas in Hollywood, they know that certain things they can't say. You know.
They're gonna flip and exploit you, nigga.
Esau probably sends a tape to all the celebrity niggas. When somebody goes off, Esau probably cuts them up in little pieces, does some type of torture to them, puts it on film, and sends it to all the celebrities. This is what happens to you when you talk about our secret plans that you found out to do. You know, you come against us, we will kill you. Put you to death.
If I can just say, he do a conference call with the top level of Jason sold out. Log into the dark web right now.
The dark web heavy.
Right now.
The dark web heavy.
Pop Smoke.
Hey, the dark web is heavy though.
Hey, Pop Smoke probably live with the gatekeeper.
God, you know.
But you gotta understand. But here it is. The whole world thinks that rap is dead. Here it is. You about to make that cross, that transition to the rap world. Right. You see Biggie. Right. You see so-called Tupac.
Right.
You see Pop Smoke.
Right.
And Young Dog.
I've been saying that for a minute.
They sit like this.
All of a sudden, everybody forgot about plastic surgery.
There you go.
Everybody, all of a sudden, when it comes to these people, Epstein, he died in jail. You get some weird vague glimpse of Michael Jackson. You get some weird vague glimpse of somebody sitting on a stretcher. All they gotta do is give these guys plastic surgery. They can walk freely through, go through the surgery, change their skin. He's always got all these different things, change your skin color. This and that. He ain't got to change much. People look like each other.
They call him back to make that initiation.
Or after he heals up. After plastic surgery.
Went
3 years on Epstein Island.
Like Griselda. Yeah. I'm pretty sure them niggas probably seen some more wicked shit. That's why they was like, you know what? This is high level. I thought Big dead. I didn't see this nigga.
Well, you got Tupac,
I ain't
Big,
fucking with it.
you got-
I'm signing here. Here.
you got
I ain't
Tupac, you got Biggie, you got Eminem, you got Kobe Bryant. They all on the same island playing poker.
Yeah.
You know, playing games.
These niggas done became top
Hey, what's
level
that movie
gatekeepers.
where they were? Oh, it's not the island. It's the other thing. Where they were in that little. They were on the island. They were. So G. But they were all trying to go to that other place. You know, they were like, that didn't really exist. They were just getting put to death. What is it? It's not the island. Nah, it's been out for a while. I think I know trouble. You know, but the big dude that died was in Green Mile.
Oh,
you know what?
Michael Douglas. I didn't watch
I forgot the name of it.
I didn't watch it. I know you talking about.
But yeah, but it was just an idea. They were seeing people like,
Damn.
you graduate, you now get to go to the island. They were like clapping for them, this and that. But really, they were just putting them in this machine and it was just spreading them.
Damn.
You know? And everybody was striving, and they were showing pictures of this great place, this paradise. But it was all facade. It was all just like a little movie. They would put it on the screen, this and that, because they were never allowed to go outside. You know? That's basically how Esau's system is set up.
And once you up there, man, you
right.
You know,
Yeah.
You are excluded from the world.
Yep.
Right.
You can't come amongst the world.
Nah.
Right.
When we were talking about
What they they'll rip you apart.
Right.
They're like, Mike Tyson, is that you? You live right here?
Yeah, let's
be out here for the house.
Let's go walk down this goddamn street. He's not gonna be able to leave.
Yep.
You ain't gonna be able to go to sleep. A little kid gonna throw rocks at your house 24 hours a day. Mike Tyson did this. Oh, word? Somebody else said, fuck it, I'm throwing rocks.
Yo.
Grown ass man.
Yeah, you have 24
You know?
trying to have.
You got people trying to rob you. You know? It don't even matter if you still got money. If you really got money anymore, you might have some valuable items. You know? But you have still got his Rolex.
Like you have a stalker.
Like he got to take care of the frame, picture of his dog and stuff. We can go get that. You know? So once you get into Hollywood, you're basically, it's a trap. It's like we was going to how like the drug game is a trap. They call it, I'm in a trap house, I'm out here trapping. It's a trap, you know, that is basically set up for you to be destroyed. Hey, it's the same way Hollywood is, man. It's nothing but a trap. Once you get in Hollywood, hey, that's basically it, man.
So,
you know?
That's what Kyrie Irving said. He pick up a baby.
Right.
Yeah, the big. He looking to get the big now. He might not have said it, but
bro,
you know how the media is.
They always fold.
Yeah,
they always fold. Esau sent an agent and said, "Yo, hey, we'll sugarcoat. Just tell them you ate pork.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep.
Just tell them you ate the pork. You know, we're gonna give it to hey, just tell them you cooked the vegan. You know, da. He's like, I'm taking, and like, if you don't trust this man already, how you gonna trust his vegan? I don't trust what's in it. He said, I don't trust what's in it. I don't trust what it's against my belief. But I'm gonna trust him because he put vegan in front of it. I'm gonna trust it's all natural. Come on, man. That's nothing but a little setup to get Jake. Now Jake's gonna be like, I don't believe in the juice, but I'm gonna take the vegan juice. You know?
This one better. It says jumping over to Wisdom Solomon 3. It says jump down to verse 11. But whoso despises wisdom and nurture, he is miserable.
Right. And just like the brother was going into earlier, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. You know, they despise the true wisdom, man. But they look at these professors, somebody with a college degree, because a nigga knows or a person knows the scientific word, you know, can say it fluently for something. Yeah, he's got knowledge, you know.
Technology.
Right, technology, all that, man. You know, you might have a high status, you know, on this earth, you know, and as soon as you speak, like we were going into earlier, when a rich man speaks, everybody listens. You know, keep going on.
It says, whoso despises wisdom and nurture, he is miserable, but their hope is vain.
That's right. That's why the majority of our people, hey, they're miserable, man. You know, they think they're on that YOLO, one life, live in a depressed mind state. You know, they don't know who they are. They're constantly destroying themselves. Right. They're destroying their own people and then complaining about what goes on in the community. Right. You know, complaining about this, complaining about that, and you're destroying your own people. You know, you're telling your people to do stuff to destroy themselves, man. Keep going on.
It says, their labors unfruitful and their works unprofitable.
That's right. Their labors are unfruitful and their works unprofitable, man. They're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. You know, our Israelite men aren't out here teaching, and furthermore, they're not out here pushing the ways of righteousness. Man. You know, they're not teaching to bring up their kids in the scriptures. You know, keep going.
You said your wives are foolish, and their children.
Wicked as hell, man. You didn't told that little nigga Santa Claus was real. You didn't told that nigga, hey, the Easter Bunny was, hey, put that tooth under your, and the tooth fairy gonna come down. You didn't indoctrinate them from a very young age, way before Christianity. You know?
And you teach your white supremacy.
Right.
Go right along with it.
You didn't teach. You basically teach your kids lies. You teach your kid how to be a liar. That's what you tell. Hey, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna tell you Santa Claus is real, but when you get a certain age, I'm gonna tell you that Santa Claus is never real.
I'm gonna tell you that you're black, but then Esau gonna tell you the rest of it.
Right.
But we gonna teach you what we think you do as a black man. Then parents teach you, or you Puerto Rican, or you African American, and then you go to school. Yeah, African American, slaves. We ruled over, they conquered you. They gonna tell you their history.
Right.
But see, boy, we're gonna deprive you.
They basically bringing the kids up and teach them how to be con artists. Hey, yo, Santa Claus, a big fat man slides down the chimney. We leave cookies out for him, and he eats them and leaves crumbs. And you know that's where all your presents come from. And then you got to write and say that. And he comes on a reindeer and flies around. The time he reaches 8 or 9, 10, 11 years old, you tell him, oh yeah, all that was bullshit. We put the presents on the tree. Imagine what the kids look at you like, motherfucker, like what? So that's he's basically teaching your kids to push lies.
And then that shit, I don't want to break his spirit.
He's just a kid. He's just a kid. You know, because they want to be, hey, James 4 and 4. They want to be one of the world because everyone else is doing it. They don't want to hurt their kids' feelings because Ray and Johnny down the street believe in Santa Claus.
And you're raising a weak generation. A lot of these younger generation kids so goddamn weak, man. You know, feminine and all that.
I'll go ahead.
Jeremiah 5:26. From among my people are found wicked men.
Hey, there's wicked men, man. These church pastors, man, these priests, okay? It says among my people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, in these positions of power, hey, Hollywood, these celebrities, keep going out.
They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
That's right. What does the pastor do before these people come to the church? He's in church before them. He's waiting. He done got a sermon ready. I'm about to make some money today. Turned out, hey, the one pastor said he wants $1,000 for each member. A fight broke out. You know, he said, hey, we'll take ATM, check, or cash. And he said, if you ain't got 1,000, just try to put 300. Keep going up.
If I can just say to those celebrities, like we talked about, he did it and all these when these rappers want to go mainstream, they gotta go through
they gotta go through the gatekeeper.
They get something slipped to their drink.
And
then now you done sold out. You got a skirt. You supposed to be coming out, you wearing a skirt.
They done went and said, who is the hardest rapper in the game? Let's get him to put a dress on.
Yeah, they got NBA young boy wearing makeup now. So he fell right into the snare of the trap. You know?
Right. And you got there's a lot of, that's funny you said, there's a lot of celebrity men, Israelite men that are wearing makeup. I looked at that one, what's that guy? Charlemagne the God. I saw a commercial of him. I said, nobody's skin and lip and eyelashes look like that. I'm like, yo, this dude is wearing lipstick, eyeliner, and he's putting facial shit. I'm like, yo, these niggas is homosexuals. You know? Keep going up.
It says,
with a lipstick, yo. Bro.
It says they set a trap, they catch men.
That's right. They trap you, they catch you. You know, you come to church. One of the ways they set up the trap is they have all these things for the kids. They were having vacation Bible school. And you like to sing, we got a choir. You know, you like to play piano, you know, like they were having a dinner after church. You know, this and that. They tend to all that. So when you get in, you basically get caught in their trap. Like now we got that high money. Well, I know we make about 500 grand a year. So I know that's 10%. That thing is about 10%. They're looking at people like with digits in their mind. Like, man, he looks at that house, he's like 10% of his income. Hey, man, that's nice. So 50 grand, 70,000, you know. So you know,
if you take just think about it. If you take actual dollars from one person, you have, let's say $5. No, $10.
$10. You got 500 people. You got 2,000 people. That's not even talking about your followers. Bro, living
That shit
good.
adds up, man.
Hey, living good. Keep on up.
Yep. It says verse 27.
Hey, Christ, can you hold Micah chapter 2?
I got one too.
Okay, fine.
Verse 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
Hey, full of deceit. You're paying for lies, man. You're going in, you're getting fed bullshit, madness, lies, and you're paying for it. You're putting more money into the pastor's pocket, man. He don't live like you. Okay? He's on a whole nother tax bracket. You know, he ain't driving the same cars as you. You know, that's why pastor don't invite you out to his house. Here it is, y'all. Pastor don't never, you ain't never went to pastor's house. If they came to pastor's house, hell no. So how do you get, you know, they looking at, he got this, he got that, big screen TVs everywhere, you know? Keep going out.
It says,
Son got a Ferrari.
I know, right? White got a Land Rover.
They walk into the wrong room, you know?
He got a jet.
What they found, I know
Oh yeah,
he
600.
yeah, 600,000.
I did a video on that. In the
okay.
wall.
Yeah, but he might pass.
Yeah, in the wall in the bathroom.
Yep.
600,000 in cash. Fell off the damn. Like
And
this
then
man.
they ended up giving the plumber
Found
that
it, 20,000.
20,
Yeah.
20, yeah.
Keep your mouth shut. It's your gag order. You sign right here. Here's 20 grand. Keep going out.
Anything else will kill you. We got power too.
You might as well just took some goddamn 6 months out, man.
It says, therefore they are become great and waxing rich.
Woo, hey, they waxing rich. They become great. Hey, they've leveled up. No, they did the
George
tax
had
bracket.
600,000 cash. They said, I was going to take cash.
That's chump change. He wasn't even thinking about that. You know, he was like 600,000. That's
How'd that go?
that's 30 minutes. That's not even a Sunday. He's like, that's 1/3 of what I get on every Sunday. You know, and that's through online. We're not talking about the people here. You know, so keep going up.
Verse 28, they are waxing fat.
Yep.
They shine.
They shine, man. Hey, Bugatti, Lamborghini. Hey, a lot of these prosperity doctors, they call them what they call them, celebrity televangelists.
Oh yeah,
You know, and they're basically in the celebrity world, man. They have labeled them celebrity televangelists, so they know Drake, all these different rappers, these different movie stars.
TV Face had Drake. Tyler
You know,
Perry.
God,
Come
right?
They try to annoy him.
They in the same meetings every year, man. You know,
Yeah. Had Tyler Perry
God.
come up with
right? You know, they talk to each other. They got each other's phone number.
Yep.
These celebrity televangelists pick up the phone and call your favorite celebrity. He can call LeBron James up, like, yo, what's up? Why live down the street from him, man? You know, keep going out.
It says, yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Woo! Hey, they overpack. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, that are pushing that false doctrine, leading the Israelites astray. Hey, man, they have overpassed the deeds of the wicked. Here, you're supposed to be a holy people, you know, and here it is. You're pushing your people to follow the ways of the world and the ways of the heathen, you know, to believe in what the heathen believe in, you know.
I say too, it's crazy because they giving ideas to the wicked.
God.
Like, do this,
Right.
do this will work better.
Hey,
And
you're right.
And the wicked looking like,
Hey, you know what? Hey, go back to slavery. Hey, yo, I invented this.
Right.
You're like, you know what? You're right. We'll put your face on this.
Hey, want to catch niggas? I created a device.
right.
Right.
Work so
We're gonna
hard,
put you on the face of it. We're gonna call it bubble rays. And we're gonna make all the money. When Bubble Ray ain't get shit, they'll say, Baby Ray, what is it called, man? I think it's Bubble Ray. Baby Ray.
Catch a nigga by
Right.
the toe.
You know, he said, "It's mama, this is some good pancake." Hey, we're gonna put your face on it, okay?
Right.
You know,
We're
we're gonna reap the benefit.
keep your mouth shut. This is what you do.
God,
It says,
And,
verse,
and the thing about it, see, Dick would do that so they just think about themselves.
Yeah.
So he can escape that pain, that punishment. See, we're not. Hey, what did Moses said? Hey, the hell with what I got from Egypt. I remember my people.
yep,
Yahushua came down not
Right.
as angel,
yep.
as angel, but as one of his brothers.
Right. Hey, but Moses slain two heathens,
Yeah.
or I think a heathen for one of his brothers, and they still was gonna tell on him.
Right. Moses was brought up in the abundance of people.
Well,
and it's beautiful. His own people were going to tell him. He said, "What you?" They're like, we blowing the whistle, goddamn it.
You know, us.
You know?
Verse 28, they are waxing fat, they shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They does not the cause of the fathers. Yep.
See, that's why people are leaving the church.
Hell yeah.
But they're not speaking about the injustice and the oppression. What's going on amongst Israel.
Right. They don't talk about slavery. You know, they don't talk about your history.
They
They don't talk about who you were before you were black. You know, what were you before you were black? What were you called before you were called black or so-called African? Because these words are fairly new.
What was your name before Esau gave you name?
Right. You know?
You Johnson's boy. You
Hey,
Jones'
can you
boy.
bring out Micah chapter 2? I think it's 11.
Let me finish off a little bit more.
Kind of sloppy.
A little bit more. It says, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge.
Right, that's right. They prosper, man. You know? And they ain't worried about it. They ain't worried about the congregation.
Esau said, hey, listen to me, boy. We'll make you rich.
Right. You only.
Your people?
Right. Don't you help? Basically the same thing he tells these celebrity niggas, man. Hey, we'll give you money. We'll give you this black card. You can take. You can buy mansions. You can buy cars. You can buy jewelry. Hey, we'll even give you drugs or women. Whatever you want, you can get. You know. But if you take a whole bunch of money out of his face, you better ask us first. And we'll cover for you. You better not take no money and give it to no family, friends. You better buy your mama a car.
They're gonna show that Turner.
You know.
They say, you ever got that thing, it's gonna happen first.
All the cars he getting back. He bought out first. Everybody back.
Hey, that's black. Hey,
Two and 10 on that. One of those.
Hey, that's black.
Hey, he's gonna be in the back of it.
Right.
He driving something he's about to get back though. You cut it
2
off.
and 10, right?
Yeah.
This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction.
My bad. Micah 3 and 11.
Oh,
So
yeah.
lock it. Lock it up.
This is Micah chapter 3.
But you need to, bro. I think you need to talk.
Yeah, kind. That's still a beautiful scripture, you know.
This is Micah chapter 3, verse 11. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof define for money.
That's right. They do it for money, man. Okay.
Like the elders that brought out, he said, yeah, women can be bishop too. He said they could be teachers too. They said, but they said women shall be in silence. Where the hell did you get that from? I said, yo, this is bad, bro. Yo, this is bad, man. He don't care about the judge and what's going on, the oppression of Israel. He's caring about his reward.
Yep.
He wants money. Yeah. He not thinking. See, that's the thing of it.
Right.
That's the worst nigga ever. See, that's why. Hey, that's why we have examples of Shah, Joshua, Caleb, Moses, and Jeremiah, the apostles. Huh? They didn't think about themselves. They thought about the nation. Same as what we're doing. We're not thinking about ourselves. Thinking about yourself is taking a picture of the war, and not understanding the larger big picture, man.
And once they get that little taste, they're like, oh, goodness, you taste that. That's so hard.
He gives something right.
You know, he said, baby, you know. So
What you think that?
So once you got a taste of that gift, that money, that first million, oh, he ain't going back.
Oh, yeah.
He got that first million, he done bought that Ferrari, he got a mansion. Hey, now they can tell him whatever. He took the purse already. Hey, you know you done took that money. So now as soon as they want to go back and reverse, well, we want it all back.
He said, hey, bro, hey, you got to keep
Right.
You need that love.
God.
Now we're gonna give you 50 million.
God.
Y'all get together now.
Yeah.
Get some meat and brew.
Like these sports contracts. These sports contracts they enter into, if they just opt out of these contracts, they gotta pay a whole lot of money back. So that's why you don't ever see nobody you go play in the NFL 7, 8, 9 years and then just opt out of the contract and leave the NFL completely. Because under the stipulations, they gotta pay back a whole lot. Usually they get a lot of bonus money and they get a certain amount of money that's guaranteed to them. It's a whole lot of stipulations that go on, man.
That's why a lot of them have managers.
Right. That's why you'll see somebody like, why has he been in the NFL for 20 years? Like, bro, you old now. You didn't got mad money. You on a decline now. You ain't okay. You're not at the top of your game like you was 5, 10. But you still playing.
It's started,
you know. Right. That's what will make somebody like Roy Jones come back and fight again. It'll make somebody like Michael Jordan after retire come back. Yeah, he's unplayable. Boy can barely dunk. You know, they just scared that Esau's not gonna have you, Jake, leave on top. You know,
Chet left young.
right. He's gonna, and the so-called wife is gonna destroy your name. He's gonna throw dirt on your name. You're gonna have to go through some type of scandal, okay, or something before you just retire. Man, you ain't gonna retire on top. And what, Mike Tyson, Muhammad, none of them retired. None of them just say, you know what, I'm gonna retire. I'm the best. I'm gone. You never hear from him again. Right. You know, Esau's always gonna bait friends. You know, and Mayweather, man, and they're gonna do the same thing with Mayweather. He's gonna be involved in some big scandal, or he's gonna enter into one of these fights with some of these no name. He's gonna get his ass knocked out. He's talking like, "Hey, you losing this one."
Or you might put him to death.
Kind. Yep.
And Mayweather not gonna give us no riches.
Right. You know, so he's partaking. Mayweather's partaking in all the rituals. He's partaking in all the sacrifices he can. He's trying to like, yo, I'm not losing. You know, I'm not losing. Well, you saw what he's doing. Right. That's all he's going off right now. All he has to say, everybody can always refer to. I'm on the field.
And they could fight his way out of the door again.
God, you know,
that just shows you, nigga, we got power.
Right. Sacrifice. Man. You saw what when Mike Tyson lost that money. You know, all of a sudden his daughter got caught in a weightlifting act, a workout exercise machine. I got her neck caught in, got strangled. You know, and these never they go through the media and then they just like, you don't even talk about it.
Right. Well,
he sweat.
He's a couple guys. He's like, I don't want to talk about it. Now you don't
right.
Nobody wants to talk about
you know what was being tears.
Mike Tyson, he was known as the one that wanted vengeance.
The bad guy.
But
right.
Now he don't want
vengeance. Right. You know, because they know what they have done and they can't speak about it. You know, same with Snoop Dogg. You know, his mother died. Next thing you know, he got death penalty. CEO. How does that even come about? What? You know,
you know, now he done faded away. Now Snoop, his mom is died. He was on a commercial, back up the Romans. Nigga, baby, nigga, go
right in front of your face, man. Go ahead, Al.
This is Jeremiah 6:13, going back into the prophets and the priests that are, false. This is Jeremiah 6:13. For from the least of them, even to the greatest of them, every one is given to covetousness, and the prophet even unto the priest, every one dealeth falsely. I saw from your neighborhood pastor, that's around the corner, all the way to Joe Osteen, T.D. Jakes, these motherfuckers that own these mega million churches, from the least of them even to the greatest of them, they all deal deceitfully, falsely. Like the brother's been saying, they take all your money. They got you going to these functions where they serve you things that are abominable unto you. Take your money, pay their mansion mortgages, have these fancy fly cars, these nice clothes, and you out here living on Second Ave in Richmond, Virginia, in Jackson's Park or in Jackson's Ward. Yep. And that's the deceit of the devil.
You know, and these pastors, hey man, Esau is nothing but a tool for these elites to push that charagma, man. Okay, these pastors, these preachers, these priests, your local rap artists, you know, your favorite celebrity, your favorite sports star, they're all going to be telling you to take that charagma. Look what they're doing already, man. They're already pushing Esau's product. You have a nigga, a movie star, tell you to go buy this insurance. You have another celebrity nigga that have a big old hamburger in his hand. He never takes the bite. He'll say, go buy a Big Mac. You know? He's saying another guy, hey, go buy this shoe. Right. You know? Drink, obey your thirst.
Oh, you know, why I never seen a white man on a damn Sprite commercial? Never.
Go in for Jake.
Never.
You know? They're already doing the bidding of the devil. They're already pushing and promoting his shit. How much more to push the charagma, man? You know? And that's going to be an order that goes out. They're going to be getting paid very lucrative to do that, man. You know, they're already getting paid lucrative to push that juice upon our people, man. You know, cut the lights out while I take the shot.
Right.
Goddamn, what's that? Tyler Perry. Yeah. I'm going to do it live on camera. The lights went out.
Right.
And they hit him with the, like, hold the hell up.
What's
going on right now?
I was just in the 7-Eleven over there. How about they got vaccination card cover so you can keep your car from
Oh,
getting done.
yeah, that's heavy.
I should have took a picture.
Yo,
of
that-
that.
Yeah, that's
Ridiculous,
heavy.
man.
That's heavy. Go ahead,
You want to go? Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord.
That's right. If you ain't gathering, you're scattered. You know, you tell them, hey, you're African, you're
I know,
American,
right?
go vote, you know,
Right.
take the juice. Hey, Jesus Christ, God, hell, apples and snakes, you know, Adam and Eve. Yeah, that's all. I mean, they're just pushing a bunch of madness, man. You know, war in heaven, the war in heaven. Satan fought against the Lord. Him and the angels, Satan and his angels fought against the Lord, and he didn't lose. You know, and obviously he wasn't destroyed. They're pushing a bunch of. They don't understand the scripture. They don't understand the Bible. You know, they're not telling you who you are according to. Why is all you see in the scriptures is Israelite, this tribe, that tribe? You know, because hey, the 18 nations, it never gets. That's why these Christians know that. That's why they're hurt, because when they come amongst us and watch our videos, they hear scriptures they never even heard. They didn't even know this was in the Bible, let alone break it down. They're like, hold on, where's the how do you get up Bible? Yikes. That's why they're like, that's why you see the elder brought up we get a video that these church members are banding together as one.
Yeah.
God.
I was just in that the other week. Like, there's so many ways to cut it.
God. Like, yo, we got to come together as one unit. We're making one transform, you know, and we're going to come at them with all our doctrines together. And we might be able to withstand. That's the only way. They know that they can't come by themselves or one or two, you know. You got it out.
Verse 2. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people.
Yep.
Ye have scattered my flock.
That's right.
Driven them away.
And this is nothing new. Jake's been doing this. Jake's been teaching false doctrine. Even by going back to the time of the ancient prophets, man. You know, those were false prophets back then.
The wicked king.
Exactly. You know, teaching other ways, man. Teaching you know, these other doctrines, these other philosophies, these other gods. You know, you got it out.
It says, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing.
Hey, that's right. You know, if you don't repent, you know, you wicked pastors, if you don't repent, which the majority of them aren't, you know, hey, man, the Lord's got a heavy judgment for you, man. You know, for these wicked pastors, man. You know, that are scattering you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, because a lot of them, especially the ones that are in the higher up, they actually know what they're doing. They know they're pushing falsehood. They know they're pushing an agenda or an idea, you know. They know that they have to say this, they have to say that. They're getting paid, you know, accordingly. You know, you got it. I'm that on that. I go over to it.
This is Sirach 27 and 27. He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him. He shall not know whence it cometh.
Hey, that's right. And these pastors, that's what they're doing. They're doing nothing but mischief. You know, they're scheme like, all right, we want you, we're the pastor, we want you. Try to get these people to do that. We eventually want them to take the juice, and then we eventually want them to do this so we can, you know, because they kind of got an idea of what's about to happen. And they're in these different Illuminati so-called groups. You know, in order to tell a lie, you have to know the truth to a certain aspect, or at least know what not to say, or they would end up saying the truth by accident. If you didn't know that the so-called Native Americans and Israelites, you might accidentally say, well, I think, you know, so-called Negroes are from the tribe of Judah. You know, he's talking like, hold up, then your light, all the power goes out. You know, all of a sudden.
Right. Well, and they think they're gonna be safe.
God.
They think they got immunity from what their handlers are doing.
Right.
But he saw himself face the traitor.
That's right.
You know, he saw like just using you.
God.
You know, just using you.
Right. That's why you see a nigga like Ron James, Nick Cannon, and that other football star will come out and say some truth. Not even 24 hours or a week later, they completely renege on it, apologize, and say, you know, hey man, Esau has a heavy hold upon, you know, these so-called leaders of Israel. You know, you got it.
It says, mockery and reproach are from the proud, and vengeance as a lion
shall lie and wait for them.
That's right, man. Vengeance. Hey, the Lord's got a heavy judgment coming to these pastors. You know, a heavy judgment.
Because, they that rejoice at the fall of the righteous shall be taken in the snare.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna rejoice. Hey, they're gonna rejoice when the so-called white man demonizes us. You know, and they're gonna help in his plans when he comes against us and throws us in jail, prison, or even death. You know, pushes it's very easy for Esau right now to push a false flag, which we think is gonna happen very soon. Some false flag agenda and blame it on the Israelites. Man. You know, he's already kind of heading that direction. Man. You know, and then people gonna be like, oh my God, yeah, we gotta get these Israelites off the street. And they shot up the kosher deli, they ran over our people in the Christian parade. It's getting out of control. The other thing,
Cruz got a big
they
star.
probably took down the towers. You know, he's not gonna say anything right now. He's not gonna say, you know, 9/11, 9/11, the Israelites did it. We thought it was Iran and Iraq. We're sorry, the war was bullshit. The Israelites did it.
Intel said the Hebrews in on it.
Right, they was in on it. They was in it with Iraq and Bin Laden. Yeah. We found out Bin Laden was a black Hebrew Israelite.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, Bin Laden was a black Hebrew Israelite. He was from one West before he went over there. We're afraid that this might happen again. You know, Guantanamo Bay, man. Esau has all types of torture camps. Hey, he's made torture legal under the umbrella of terrorism. You can torture, and they make plenty of movies on. I was watching a movie last night about it, where they can literally torture you. You know, they can do all types of shit to you, man, under the law, man. You know, I think the name of it. Yep. Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, Guantanamo Bay. And then they got a whole lot of black sites that aren't even listed that you can't that nobody really even knows about that are used for basic torture just to get information. You know, under the umbrella of so-called terrorism, the war on terror. You know,
would you finish that?
A little bit more. It says, "Anger shall consume them before they die."
Ooh. That's right. Hey, payback. That's right. Hey, you might get ripped apart. You might get ripped apart by your congregation, man.
Hell yeah.
You know, they done found out you done this, you done that. They found out all this shit you were saying is a lie. Mm-hmm. Hey, man. Yeah, you got Jacob in the church. They like, hey, man, we killing this guy. We're gonna rip him apart with our band. No weapons.
If I can just say, there was a big I knew. I knew his mom. He was an upcoming young so-called pastor.
Right.
And his church was growing. His mom was telling me, because I did business with his mom. She was telling me that he's growing so fast, they're looking to get a bigger church. Elder Manasseh Dotbot did a video on him. The Lord had, his car on Hawaii. His car crashed. He instantly died, coming through the toll. You know, the Lord put his ass to death, and I think he was only like 40 something years old. Yeah, he's going. He had a large congregation. Like he probably had at least about.
Woo! Yeah.
Lord put his ass to death.
It says, "Malice and wrath, even these are abomination, and the simple man shall have them both."
That's right, and that's beautiful, man. You know, and we're out here week in and week out telling you Jakes, man, that, hey, the wisdom and knowledge is not in these churches, man.
Right.
You know, it's not in these temples, not with these pastors, man. And it's all games and gimmicks like we were going into earlier. They're just trying to trap you into coming into the church. Vacation Bible school, choir meeting, night service, men's study, women's study, you know, and we'll watch your kids for you while you come to our church, and we got a daycare. For free daycare. Where in the world can you go that has a free daycare? You can't go nowhere on earth and take your kids and a stranger and watch it free. You go to church. Yep, we got a daycare.
Know, right?
We'll feed them.
I know, right?
They come out fed.
Right.
You know? Come on, man. Yeah. You go to church and you got a big old feast after the church. You know, it's just such a gathering for our people, you know, so to speak. Did you get that on that? Yeah. Come, go ahead.
Shabbat 21:1. My son, has thou sinned, do so no more.
That's right. Hey, sin no more, man. Repent. Turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and offend less. Keep going.
But ask pardon for thy former sins.
That's right. That goes into repenting. You got to ask pardon for your former sins, but do a complete 180 in life. Completely turn from that wickedness, man. You can't say, "Oh, I want to pardon for my sins," and then go right back to doing the same shit you was doing before, man. Keep going.
Flee from sin as from the face of a serpent.
Hey, when you see a serpent, imagine a big old anaconda comes out, 100-foot snake.
Yeah.
Hey, people gonna be running as fast. If you was in football and you ran, say you ran a 440 or 4, hey, you ran a 3.8. I don't care if you're 20 years older.
Yep.
Record your fastest speed. Hey, it's gonna be there. You know what?
It says, flee from sin as from the face of a
That's
serpent.
right.
For if thou comest too near it, it will bite
That's
thee.
right. But our people ain't fleeing sin. They're going straight in the direction of evil,
Damn.
wickedness.
Yep.
You know, they're not fleeing sin, man. You know, they're going towards it. They have a gravitational pull to it.
Vaccination Peter.
Yeah. I'm over there. I want to be with the jazz. Whoever's got the juice, I want to be around them. You know,
I feel safe.
right? They have a gravitational pull to rap music, black culture. You know, hey, the church, doctrine, Christmas, Thanksgiving. You know,
Agreed.
the Christmas parade. You know, keep on going to these Christmas gatherings, man. The Lord ain't playing. Justice is being issued out.
For real.
Hey,
What
can't
happened
sit
in
on
New
the whole
York?
goddamn tree on fire.
Oh,
In New
yeah.
York.
Yeah.
Folks in that tree went up in smoke. Hey, and that's what's gonna happen to Babylon. Keep going up.
Ain't no more churches.
Nah, they was probably singing, having a good old time. They look, mommy, tree went to ashes and dust. Go ahead.
For if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee.
Mm-hmm.
The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men. All iniquity is as a two-edged sword. The wounds thereof cannot be healed.
That's right. You keep on being involved in wickedness, keep on being involved in all this bullshit. Hey, eventually, hey, your times, hey, you're gonna get caught up in that shit, man. You know? And like what they said, the Grim Reaper's calling, what's that saying? You know, eventually, hey, you keep on selling drugs, gang banging, doing all this shit. Hey, eventually your ass gets shot. You know, you get put to death, or you get locked in prison. You know?
Right.
You had a precept project.
Not the moment passed already.
Okay,
Yeah.
time. You know, we can get one more scripture to close out. You have something you want to get out?
Well,
Close out.
Yeah, we can get something to close out on. You know. You know, and then and more of these things are gonna happen, man. You know, especially because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all ain't supposed to be partaking in these wicked holidays, man. There's holy days according to the scriptures that you so-called Christians just skip right over, man. You don't even speak of, man. You know, and the Sabbath ain't every Sunday, man. You know,
Right.
In the Sabbath right now.
yeah, and that's the first thing, you know, to start off with going into holy days. Y'all completely go on. Oh well, it's the Sabbath. Sunday's the Sabbath. You know, okay, well it's the Sabbath. And why do y'all make other people work for the Sabbath every Sunday? Here it is the Sabbath, and you'll go to a night, faithfully go to a nice restaurant every day to talk about it's the day of rest, this and that. So, ain't nothing but bullshit in these churches, man. You know, people are starting to see that. Go ahead.
I got two. Shabbat 20, Shabbat 10, 23. It is not meet to despise the poor man that have understanding, even if it convenient to magnify a simple man. Jumping up, verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the house.
That's right. Hey, man, the beginning of pride is when they depart from the law, statutes, and commandments, when they depart from his wisdom and knowledge. Man. You know, now the pride. Well, I'm a Christian. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. You know, they come up with it. They always state what they are proudly. Like, I'm a, you know, and they say it like that's what it said to me before.
Nigga always boast of.
Yeah,
It's showing his denomination.
Right.
But nigga,
They
I'm
say,
from this.
I'm from
Nigga,
the Third
yeah.
Trinity, the Brethren, Church of the Brethren. You know?
They can't tell you what their
Right,
nationality is.
right.
Right.
I'm from
All
Church
they
of the
tell you is
Brethren.
I'm a title.
Yeah,
Right.
from over on 3rd Street, past the Kennedy to 3rd Smith.
Right.
You know, 20 years.
Tuck the nigga, he leave you off with it by off material.
Right.
Just like the so-called black woman.
Yeah.
She leads off material.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's proud.
Yeah.
Is that it on that? Oh, come on, go ahead.
It says the beginning of pride is one departed from the house, and his heart is turned away from his maker. For pride is the beginning of sin. He that have it shall pour out abomination.
That's right, man.
Therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them.
But then that's
utterly.
going right into these niggas is these wicked so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are of their father, the devil. Because who's more prideful than the so-called white man? Okay, so now you have molded your ways after him. You want to be prideful just like him.
And the scripture say in that verse of the poor man.
That's proud. So Rock 25.
It is, you ain't got nothing. I got a bum on it. Hey,
What do you own?
Right. Because every poor person is supposed to be humble.
God,
But then you
right.
proud?
God, you might see a Jake on the street, a bum on the street. You might, hey, you got some change. You might give him 50 cents. That's it.
That's it.
You ain't got a dollar. You ain't got a dollar. You might give him. I mean, if you gave him 10 cents or some pennies, he should be like grateful. You know, like, yo, thank you. He would be better off being grateful. He might, yo, that dude said thank you for the preacher. I gave him 25 cents. He was ecstatic. You come out of the store, you're like, oh, here's $20, bro. You know, that might have been the test.
Yep.
You know, he said, man, you ain't got a 50 cents. Okay, he's trying to give you. You ain't got no dollars. Now they outside say, you ain't got. It used to be change. Now you ain't got a couple dollars. A couple of dollars. What happened to change?
Look at those shoes.
Yo, and then you might help out one time. Next day you come through. They come with the same show. Instead of being like, I'm gonna leave him alone. He gave me some money last time. Yo, you ain't got some more dollars. Like, yo, goddamn, nah, hell no. Hell no. I'm not helping y'all no more. No. I ain't got. They come up to me now. I say no. I'm buck. You know, unless the Lord, lays the spirit on me. Because basically, if they go keep asking, they use it for wickedness. You know, when's the last time you seen a bum on the street? He asked for change for a couple of weeks. Next day, you don't see him no more. Now he's doing all right. Off that change you gave me, I got back on my feet. Yo, thank you, appreciate it. Now they got me a job. Like, I'm off drugs now. They cleaned up. I'm drinking water now. I stopped drinking beer. You know, yeah, you might help out. They want like, worry, all right, keep going. But hey, you don't see that happening, man. Because they out what? Getting drunk, buying drugs, getting high, doing all types of wickedness, man. You know, go ahead.
Pride is the beginning of sin. He that have it shall pour out abomination. Therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. The Lord had cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead.
Right.
And the Lord gonna cast down. He's a proud prince, man. In the book, it's all in the book. Right. It says the prince of this world is already dead.
Right.
Right.
Or go back to Matthew's over chapter.
Yeah. We meet.
That's right. The earth. When is a proud king rule forever? When does a proud king live forever? When has a proud man just ruled and no calamity has happened to him? You know?
It says, the Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nation and planted the lowly in their place.
Right. Look what happened to Nebuchadnezzar.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he was out there eating bread.
Eating bread. Part barking like a dog. The angels was looking at him like he's the first grade. Hey, he was the first grade.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The angels was looking at him like, yo.
Yeah.
That's how Ray came about. I said, what angels was like, yo, we got a new species. Like, go ahead.
It says, the Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them through the foundation of the earth.
Hey, the Lord is the one who did that.
That's
okay,
right.
The Lord is the one who brought these heathen nations down, these armies. That was all the Lord. But our people have through Christianity have forgot about, the Lord is a man of war, man. He's about people getting put to death. He's about little kids, little babies, women and children and men getting slaughtered and put to death. Read the scriptures. Read the Bible that you so-called Christians say y'all read and believe in. It's nothing but bloodshed, war, destruction. And all and our people that went against the law, statutes, and commandments and wanted to be like the other nations, they got punished. So death is all through the scriptures, man, and judgment. But our people think, oh, well, God, he's just a nice, that's the angry God of the Old Testament. Now he's a nice guy now. He doesn't do anything. But that's Satan you're talking about. Go ahead,
Lord. The Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundation of the earth.
Yep.
He took some of them away and destroyed them and have made their memorial to cease from the earth. Pride was not made for men, nor fierce anger for them that are born of a woman.
What's that?
come. It says, they that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him in honorable plan. They that regard not the law are a dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed.
And going into pride, what's the homosexual? What's the slogan? Gay pride, pride month, the flag. You know, they have that prideful spirit. You know, you can't. It's pride, you know, like.
That's that abortion bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? They have that prideful spirit. You know,
that's sacrificing your kids on the Molech right there.
Right.
So who knows what he thought he was going to do with the body parts of that child, the organs of that
right.
child.
Well, you know, training down to impress.
No, what the fuck was
I
that thing?
know. I'm trying to think about what I.
So it was, I don't even want to fucking get that shit in my mind, man.
What was it?
But it was a vagina for men.
Oh, the strap-on vagina.
Fucking disgusting, man.
They got a strap-on vagina that way, man. And, bro, I don't even want to go. I don't even know what I saw. Hey, listen.
That shit is disgusting, man.
That's why we gotta get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Yeah,
Anyway, moving on. Yo, keep going.
Verse 20. Among brethren, he that is chief is honorable. So are they that fear the Lord in his eyes.
That's right. You know, and the ones that fear the Lord, the elect, hey man, like Yahweh Shah said, he cometh quickly and his reward is with him. You know, you're gonna receive a reward for all the work that you did for Yahweh Yahweh Shah, man. You know, all the channels that got deleted, all the videos that got removed. Hey, the angels are watching, man. They're giving a report to Yahweh. Okay. So everything you've done for the Lord, man, is recorded. Okay. And it's gonna be addressed as well, man. All right, keep going up.
The fear of the Lord go before the obtaining of authority.
Right, man. And go ahead.
Like I say, before you get any type of authority, you have to fear the Lord. You know,
You gotta have order.
you gotta have order and discipline.
You can't be emotional.
Right.
You do what you want.
Hey, look at all the righteous kings of Israel. Man. They all feared the Lord. Man.
Well, people read about them today. Their name never got wiped out of the earth.
Right.
But there's been many wicked kings.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
don't hear about it.
You gotta dig deep.
Yeah.
Well, it says, that goddamn Dembo, man. That's that tranny sound. It says,
Here it is, it's raining. Here it is, it's raining. And niggas riding down the street with the windows.
And it's cold.
They got some music playing. That goes in the prize. Y'all gonna hear what I'm listening to right there. Okay, it's for y'all, it ain't for me. Go ahead.
the fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof.
That's right. Pride is losing, man. You know, the majority of all these people are prideful, man. Okay. Go ahead.
It's true. It says, whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord. You got Jake out here, I think they rich. You think they need most of themselves.
You know, the righteous men, they gave all praises to, you know, the most Yahweh Shah, because they know that the riches came from. And look at Job, man.
Yep.
He knew all his riches came from the Lord, man. You know?
You got whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord. It's not meet to this. I read this before, but it is not meet to despise the poor man that have understanding. Neither is it convenient to magnify a simple man.
And having the fear of the Lord, and even when you get riches, you understand having that fear of the Lord that those riches can be taken away at any time. So you're not walking around with pride. Oh, I got this. I got that. I'm always have this.
You know, said there's nothing for the Lord to make a man
rich. It's nothing, man. You know, the Lord fashioned the earth, stars, the heavens, the different planets and galaxies.
You look at those mountains that K2.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know, bro. It's like what? Like another world on top of another world.
Ain't got oxygen up there,
bro. Kind. You know, like it's nothing for him to, you know, hey, he can make you all of a sudden you just, why am I digging? You come outside your house, why am I digging? So you hit, what is this? It could be a gold brick, you know. Hey, I'm rich now. You know, it's very light, you know, very easy for the Lord to give you riches, man. You know, the Lord giveth and taketh away, man. He setteth up kings and taketh down kings, right? You know. Go ahead,
That's one.
Con.
Great men and judges and potentate shall be honored. Yet is there none of them greater than he that feareth the
Yeah,
Lord.
that's right, man. There's none greater than he that fears the Lord. You know, because the Lord is with that person that's fearing the Lord. So, hey, man, like the scripture says, if the Lord is with us, who can be against us? Man? Right. You know,
The scripture says something about you don't want to be found fighting
right
against the Lord.
Con, that's right. That's right.
If I could just say too, if you got brothers trying to go deep, man, just fear the Lord.
Right.
Fear the Lord. That's an honor. That's the honorable thing the Lord delights in.
They want to be the top prophet.
Right.
They want to be. I want to be the top guy.
Right.
I want to have all the precepts. You know,
Gotta make sure you're walking right.
Yeah,
right.
right.
You know, it's more than just like it's more about views. It's more than just
Right.
And make sure you have
your heart's got to be right.
Right. Make sure you got the right mindset.
Right.
Go ahead. We'll close out after you pull that out.
This is Micah 6:8. He has shown thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth Yahweh require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with thy power.
Hey,
and all those things
Sean,
go into fearing the Lord.
Yep, Sean, being humble, man. You know,
But you would never talk.
what's the opposite of pride? Being humble.
Yep.
You know. Hey, Ara, you can close out.
Hey, so with that being said, Lord willing, you'll edify, another weekend, prophesying down for the kingdom.
Right.
Want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders.
That's right.
Millstone, teaching us 100% proof according to the Bible, and who will well.
Right.
Double shalom.
Shalom.
Yep.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Kwam Yashwara. God, that's right. Shalom. Shalom.
Not.
Not the first. Yeah, I'm going to go back.